You are live.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
I don't know. I don't know where I want to go.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Mountain. Hi, Tony. Hi,
Solitude.
Megan. Hi, Karen. Hi, Shelly. How's everybody? I'm just gonna do a quick live stream. Say hi, everybody, and hi, Mr. Mountain Man. Hi, Patty. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Cammy. Surviving Tennessee. Hi, Promise. Hi, Marilyn. How's Honey Bear's doctor's appointment? It went really well. Her white blood cells are a little low, so the doctor's concerned about that. Hoping Honey Bear got a good report today. Everything else looked good on her though, and she is perking up and walking more. And she actually went outside today and went potty. She's eating. Gerald Farms, hi. Did you kick? Did Will kick you out of the kitchen? Yeah, pretty much.
I'm over here. I'm on. You guys can't see me, but I'm over here.
He's over there sitting.
I'm over here working on just some stuff for the internet.
Surviving. Hi, Vicky. I promise. Yeah, Hyber's doing a lot better. Her doctor's appointment went good today. Hi, Helga. Is Will cooking lunch? I made lunch earlier, and I should have put it on film. Hyber's feeling a lot better. They did some more blood work on her today. Her white blood cells are a little low. But other than that, she's doing really good. She's a trooper. What did I make? Just some macaroni and cheese. I was thinking about making just tomato and mac, but what's Will cooking for supper? Laugh out loud. Yeah, what is for dinner?
I don't know what is for dinner.
They're asking you, not me.
Macaroni and tomato.
Oh, my son started college today. That's awesome, Gerald.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do a cooking vlog. Blood tomato and mac, Karen said.
Yeah, we're
Macaroni and cheese is good.
we're gonna get some new equipment
Hi, BTD.
to do your vlogs better. You know, I think we're gonna get some lighting mounts and stuff like that. Just some things for your channel.
I see like a new phone, I guess.
Well, we're gonna get
Resting after going to Anakista today. How did Anakista go, Cammy? Hi, LRM Collins. Pork chops, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn at our house tonight. Well, I think we're gonna come to your house then, Susan. They're working on the roads for the trucks. Oh, are they? She was just at Anakista today.
yeah, and I think they said at the end of the month, somewhere around the 25th of August, they're supposed to get them up and running.
Gerald Farms is coming over too, Susan. Promise wanted to go to the swing bridge today in Gatlinburg, but the past weekend it was insanely packed.
You know, that is amazing how
Busy
many people wait in line for the bridge. It's amazing. It really is.
Hi, Angela. Hi, Robin. Watching Big Joe and Malia's World restore my love to cook. I love to cook. Oh, is it hot there today? The heat index is 106 in Bama right now. Promise is back at home now.
Oh, is she make
Yeah.
fine? Everything went safe?
Everything went safe for you, Promise? That's.
How long was Promise here for? She just here for just the weekend, or?
How long were you here for, Promise? Just a weekend, or were you here for like a whole week, or? Hi from Johnson City. Hi, Brandon. I was just here for the weekend, she said.
Oh, okay.
What is Bama? 106 in Bama. Wow. So cold here in England. Feels like autumn. How cold is England right now, Helga? Laugh out loud. I'm jealous, Helga. My husband said we'll take you guys up on the offer to help show us around when we come back to look for the land, just looking for an acre with a pretty view. Oh, that'd be fun though to do that.
Yeah, it'd be fun. There's a lot of areas in here there's a lot of areas that a lot of people overlook when they're looking for homes here that are very nice. You know what I'm saying? And the property values be a little bit reasonable compared to other places. You know what I'm saying? In Sevier County, but you're gonna be like right here. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be like 30 miles away. There's just a lot of areas people overlook because they don't know where they're at.
Helga said it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit in England. Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty, yeah.
BTD went to Bath for the weekend, rain, wind, and freezing. Oh, wow. We went to Bath for the weekend.
You took a bath on the weekend? All right.
Is that what she's saying?
No, I don't know.
Like, they don't have a bathhouse in their house in England, or?
Bath is actually it's like a town or a city or,
oh, wow.
or county or country or whatever. Yeah.
It was rain and freezing. Wow.
So that would be.
They felt loud, Will. She said.
No, that's actually an area in England.
Bruce Bailey, you have to sell a kidney to buy a lot. Prom said. Place called a Bath. Bath in Somerset. Oh, I thought she took a bath this weekend. I had to go take one.
I'm just joking around.
60 degrees, and British tea drinker says about 55.
Oh, okay. Because I thought in England it doesn't really get above 70 on average.
Ever? Wow.
Yeah, and it rains all the time, right?
Will you be in town in December? Julie Tuttle. Is she asking us that? Yeah.
Yeah, we should be in. So we should be in it. We won't leave the area nowhere in November or December. We're going to be pretty much in this area.
Yeah, we took Honeybear to vet, but we're having a pretty good day. Our heat of summer is 70 degrees. Haha.
Well, pretty much. I mean, because I was right there when she said it. The vet said that Honeyberry is doing good. Comes from the mysterious voice off to the right of the camera. She's doing very good. All her blood counts are good. Her white blood cell is low, which concerns her just a little, due to the fact that could be an infection possibly, but it doesn't mean that. And she said they wanted to see her in 10 days, no later than 10 days. And then I also learned that her stitches are they're dissolvable. So they won't.
Her stitches are dissolvable.
Yeah, so they'll kind of just go out on their own. And what else was there? I'm trying to think what else she said. We talked a lot about just Honeyberry. She said she looked a lot better. That's about it. Keep her on antibiotics and.
Promise said, wait a minute. The price is reasonable, but we're just looking for a girl without any restrictions.
Yeah, and the problem with this area is most homes or most areas are under a homeowners association. So that's always a thing people have to look for. There is areas that we do know that are really, really good. Dawn and I, we actually live in a non-restricted
we got lucky
area.
In that one.
Yeah, it's not restricted, no homeowners association. And everything else. So a lot of things you'll find in Gatlinburg and stuff are most everything around Gatlinburg is in some kind of association or co-op or something like that. But anyways,
We're not looking for a girl without any restrictions. I felt we're looking for a lot without any restrictions.
yeah, that I don't, guys.
It was
trust
spell
me.
check.
Yeah, you don't want restrictions when you get out. You don't want that. Well, some restrictions are good to a point because it keeps your neighbor from having a 1/8 of an acre has horses and chickens living next door to you. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? You can
Helga
pretty much
said,
have
by the
whatever
way,
you
we're
want.
supposed to be moving to Chestershire today, but our buyers
Cheshire.
pulled out 2 weeks ago, so our house is back on the market. DGIPM said, is HOA bad? Homeowners Association, yes. Right? No.
It's good and bad. It depends what kind of person you are, and what you're looking for. But usually, homeowners associations come with a lot of rules, different, limiting you to what you can and can't do, like the color of your house or mailbox, or possibly how many pets, or yada 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 yada. I mean, all the way through, or how many cars you can actually have in your driveway. In fact, some associations here in Sevierville, you got to have your car inside the garage by 8 o'clock.
Oh,
night.
wow.
You
What
can't
if
leave a
you're
car
coming
out
in?
overnight.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're pulling in before 8,
You
after
can't.
8.
You can't leave a car out overnight. I'll
Oh.
come over. Kind of weird. I'm gonna come over on the side of you here so everybody can see me.
You have to pay for HOA.
Yeah, and there's also fees with an HOA too. You know?
You might as
So-
well get in it. You want to sit on the chair with
No,
me?
I'm
or
fine,
I
fine.
can move over.
But yeah, HOAs are good and bad. They're good for, if you want. Some HOAs will cut all your grass and everything, but there's fees. I do know a few HOAs in the area that charge you, $200-300 a month. You know what I mean?
Who's that guy?
Yeah, who's that guy?
It's my gonna be married husband or something.
Gonna
I'm
be
dating.
married husband. Yeah.
BTD.
So, it's good, bad, and ugly. I prefer not to be a part of any associations, any part of HOAs.
Hi, Angel.
But I will tell you, there is one downside to just being totally. Our neighbor 3 doors down, I mean, we all live like, kind of in a subdivision. They're half-acre lots. And he's got horses and pigs and doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And we live in a nice subdivision with all brand new homes. The homes all here were all built in 2006, and so yeah, it's kind of what I mean. And your neighbor can start a junkyard in his backyard, and there's nothing they can do, especially here in this area of Tennessee,
Or used car lots,
or used car lots, or
duck
whatever.
ponds, or cows. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pig cocks. And
So,
I guess it's a farm.
but it is cool because me personally, I don't care what people do with their property or house. I mean, other than for like resale, like if your neighbor starts a junkyard next door to you, it could bring the value of your house down. So, yeah, but the rules can be crazy. My dad had a house years ago on a lake, and the HOA was so strict that your mailbox had to be a certain color, your shingles had to be a certain color.
They're all saying hi to you.
Hi everybody.
Alice wants to be able to put a tiny home on a land and
Yeah.
a camper at first before we.
And that's what I was talking about. Promise. We'll go around looking at things where you know what I mean. And there's areas around here you can do that, and there's some areas you can't. So it depends.
We should try and, if we have time, maybe look around or.
Well, and I want
find
to.
something we can send it to her.
I'm going to work with my dad's friend and see if we can get into those homes
yeah.
to show them what new homes in this area look like, how much they are. And he's a builder. He builds, I don't know, hundreds of homes a month, literally. And I just thought it'd be kind of a cool vlog because some folks are, they're either wanting to retire here or they're looking for, what I mean? So I figured it'd be a good vlog for folks to, I might even be able to go live. That might be a live stream because I know the cell phone communication is awesome where they're building that new, all those new homes. So, yeah, so there's good, bad, and ugly about everything, guys. There really is. In East Tennessee, rules are very relaxed. Like just a few years ago, we didn't have, technically, we didn't really have building codes and stuff, which also could be a concern if you're buying an older home in the area that's more than 10 years old. you'll definitely want to get someone to like check it out for you, because it wasn't that long ago. They didn't have building codes and stuff here, and you can find yourself having a house with major problems because the builder did some random extent. I heard of a house
Hi,
here.
Alexis.
I heard of a house that had extension cord. They took extension cord, extension cord wiring, and wired a house with it.
That's not
So
good.
yeah, okay, I'm gonna let you be, but yeah, that's pretty much.
There goes gonna be husband.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here just working on stuff for YouTube.
We're married. If anybody don't know. I hear you on that, Will.
Yeah, I've seen some bad stuff, especially around here in East Tennessee. But here in East Tennessee, it's actually, there's some cool things. Like if you want to bring in an old airplane fuselage and you actually want to like make a home out of it or something unique, you can do that here. You know what I mean? There's a lot of places in Tennessee are very lenient on what you can
Oh,
do.
wow.
Yes.
Promise said that my husband will build ours. He does
Yeah.
that for a living, so he'll
And
save us money.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And there's not a lot of regulation with that. You
So
know?
they're probably gonna they want to buy an empty piece of property then.
Like up in Michigan, if you try to build a tiny home, in Michigan, most of your homes got to be,
Thank you, Mr. Mountain Man.
by Michigan law, they got to be at least 11 or 1,200 square foot. So you can't build a tiny home up in Michigan because they have laws up there.
Yeah, it's got to be a
Kinda
certain
stopping it.
size for a
So-
tiny home.
But here in Tennessee, you can still do that, and especially a lot of counties. Now, Sevier County, they're starting to tighten up on those restrictions because there's a lot of fly-by-night construction companies that are in here, like I said, doing things like using extension cord wiring for walls and stuff, So, just crazy.
Mr. Mountain Man likes the table lamp.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty cool lamp.
It's his it's Tiffany lamp.
Yeah,
I think it's a Tiffany or knockoff brand or.
That's I don't know what it is. I mean, it's Tiffany or
It's Tiffany something.
Tiffany-like. Not actual. It's not actual Tiffany. Trust me.
We're doing good, shifting currents.
It's from China.
Hyber's doing well. She's recovering. She's eating more. She's getting sassy, and she went to the doctor's today, and
She didn't like that.
she didn't like. she did not like that at all. No
She-
dog.
She
liked
knew.
it.
She knew as soon as we pulled up in there. She was like, "Uh-oh, you guys aren't gonna leave me, are you?"
Yeah, she got mad at us. Oh, Helga is asking about your dad, Will.
He's actually
I think he's
in
doing
doctor's
better.
visits today, so I don't know exactly.
Oh, he has doctor's
Yeah,
appointments
so
today.
I'll hear later on what's going on.
Glad Hyber's doing well. She is, yeah.
She's doing better. Yeah, the doctor was really pleased with her blood counts. That's what she said. I'm very pleased with her.
Promise is just looking for an acre of land to buy.
Yeah, an acre of land with probably no restrictions, probably close to, the Sevier County area, and close to the mountains and good views, or at least good, mountain vibes. You move the mountains, you want to feel like you're in the mountains, don't you? So.
Oh, Mount Solitude said, I actually know someone that lives in one. It's beautiful inside.
There's actually a small community here. That's something we should do. There's actually a tiny home community here.
Oh.
It says it's private property and all that. I have to ask someone if I can go in there and film, just drive through once.
Yeah.
But there's actually like a subdivision here in Sevierville, and they're all tiny homes.
Oh.
It's out by the Harris Covered Bridge.
Oh, okay.
But I never went in
You would
there
have to get permission.
because they had big signs saying private property, and I don't, I don't, and there's people who live there. I didn't want, people running through cameras and stuff, but if I can get some permission just to, that'd be kind of cool.
Promise said my dog is shedding so bad I can make a blanket laugh aloud. Oh, the poor dog. Start taking a brush, I guess, and just brushing them out. Honey Bear sheds, and it's like we get these little white balls all over the carpeting. Then when Theodore sheds, it's like he sheds too. He get hairs all over.
The one thing I will say though, property values have skyrocketed in the area in the last year, at least last year. Yeah, but there's still some stuff out there. The closer you get, technically, the flatter the land, the closer you get to Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, the more expensive it gets.
The flatter, they probably heard you.
Yeah, they heard me.
Okay.
Probably.
Helga said, when did all the pumpkin people start appearing in Dollywood? Probably in September, maybe next month. Hi, Ray Cook.
Yeah, they're going to come up pretty quick.
Hi, Mark.
I would say the last week of August, the stuff should start going up. I have already heard rumors that there's some decorations going up in Gatlinburg, mostly private businesses, but the pumpkin people are coming back, and I hear there's a whole bunch more pumpkin people now. We actually know a person who works at the factory that makes the pumpkin people, makes all the fiberglass creatures or whatever you want to call them for the area. Those pumpkin people are actually made right here in Sevier County, just outside of Pigeon Forge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we know where they're at because we can go by the. I would like to get in.
I'd like to ask them.
I was gonna say I wish. I wish they would. Maybe they might let us in and film how they make them. That would be awesome.
And they also did the snowmen.
They do the snowmen. They do the pumpkin people. They do like all the mini golf stuff.
Can they make Will and Donnie pumpkin people? That'd be awesome. They can do whatever
they want. I mean, you should see this place. They make anything.
Too bad we couldn't check into that.
I think they even made some of the Wildwood Grove stuff there. You know, so yeah, I would like to, but that's another. Sometimes they don't like those type of factories. They don't like people just. You know, they have like techniques that are unique, but you never know. We might be able to get in there one day.
So yeah, that's true, Tony. Some driveways to some houses require 4-wheel drive because you can't get in them.
The flatter the land, the more money you pay for it. But you know what? If you're going to build a tiny house, and you know what I mean, and you just want like an acre, but even if it's not like a super level, but enough to where you can build a tiny house, you could probably still get a good deal on that property, and all depending on where it's at.
Hi, Denise.
You know, if a well is feasible and a septic, or some places actually have city sewer and water running in front of it, which, you know, you'll have to have a monthly bill, but at least you'll be guaranteed water and sewer. I don't know. It's hard to.
Yeah, some of these driveways are crazy, all uphill. Oh, Promise said her husband's going to try and carving pumpkins out of pine trees today. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You know, Promise's husband could probably make a bunch of. He can carve a bunch of things, and he could probably come here, like say during the rod runs, and probably sell everything within like a few hours. You know what I mean? Just pull up in a trailer and they'd be gone. They had one guy, remember at the rod runs?
Yeah, he was selling.
He was doing welded, like little welded figurines, and I don't know, but by the end of they were all gone. They were.
He sold them all too. It was welding sculptures. Okay. But if he was to bring like a trailer full of just wooden sculptures and try and sell them, they'd probably go quick.
Yeah. But you also got to think too. I mean, you got to be careful because will the county come up and have a permit to sell? Things like that. Who knows?
Have we ever been to the Land of Oz Park in North Carolina? They had the Wizard of Oz Scene Festival. No, but I've heard a lot about it, but I wouldn't mind checking it out if we have time. But we had the whole honey bear thing going on, and so we're kind of like homebound. We're going to get maybe a fan we can put batteries in, and then hook it up to our stroller, and if it's pet friendly, we're probably going to be doing all kinds of stuff.
I'm planning. Honey Bear might be at the meetup tomorrow.
We pretty much have to take her.
Yeah, she has to go with us, and she's
going to be with us tomorrow.
But but she has her little carriage, her little stroller thing, so she should be okay.
Tony said I went to look at a house, stopped at the driveway, and turned around.
Well, yeah. You gotta be careful. There's a lot of, there's actually a couple pieces of property that I know in the area.
Thank you, Krista. Where
there's a great big huge sinkhole, and it goes down like 500 feet. And they're trying to sell this piece of property forever, but it's a huge hole in the ground, literally, So
he wants to do that, but we don't know where we can sit and not get ran off because of permits.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they'll bother you too much if you're just there during, what I'm saying, and you get a, but if you set up for like more than a few days, they'll probably come and get you. You know what I'm saying? Or they could. But during the rod runs, if you technically just rent a spot from one of the businesses, I don't know what they charge. Some of them spots can be expensive though. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to click on that Facebook page, Witness Chainsaw Carving. I see it on the bottom of the
Yeah, we'll have to look.
there.
I didn't get a chance to look that up. But you could. I mean, you could sell pretty quick. I mean, I don't think anybody would bother you during a rod run. As long as you're not big commercial lights or, you know what I mean? You're just kind of like, you know.
DGI said stay in a hotel and sell them on strip on the parking lot.
Yeah.
That's what I think
Well,
someone
that's what I
else
was,
did last
yeah,
year.
that's what they were doing. And they didn't, they were
They
done.
had like a trailer.
They were done within a day or so. I mean,
Yeah.
they were pretty much done. I think they were there for the whole 3 days, but I would say but they only had 2 of them left I mean, I think they were just there enjoying the rod run at that point, you know. They only had 1 or 2 left.
Kathy said my daughter lived there for 10 years and worked for Dixie. Now she lives in Knoxville, Alcoa area, cheaper. Yeah. The more you go outside this area, the cheaper it gets.
And there's still some hollows and coves in the area of Sevier County that are still decently, you know, priced. If you go out towards the News Center area, there's still some good things to have out in News Center, which is just outside of Sevierville, which is, you know.
I don't think you'd have to have a permit to sell things, do you?
Technically, sales tax is an issue here in Sevier County.
Oh.
I don't think they're gonna mess with you too much for, you know what I mean?
Because Prime said we always stay at the Bailey Porch, and I might be able to ask the owner and see if we could set up at one parking spot. Just don't know if I have to have permits or might have to call the county.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Dawn, if you want to try the Chesapeake's new restaurant, let me know. The manager is my friend, wonderful guy. Tony said, okay. We'll have to check into that, Tony. Thank you.
Chesapeake's new restaurant. Yeah, that's
Where's it at?
That's the new one down there. I think it's in Pigeon Forge.
Is there anything to do in Cosby besides Carver Apple Orchard?
Well, it's beautiful out there, and there is an entrance to the national park out there. It's the Cosby entrance. There's a couple nice walking trails and what have you out there. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful drive all out through there. Very beautiful land. In fact, that area of Cott County is actually a real nice. You can find good property deals out that way, but you do got to be careful because there's some areas out there that can be interesting, you know. Other than that. So yeah.
Mountain Solitude is a ministry.
Oh wow.
Mountain Solitude, we're looking in Cosby.
Yeah, Cosby is a good area, and parts of it's in Cott County, which is still. I got a lot of friends over in Cott County, and it's good.
Hi, Susan. She's at the doctor's office, but I want to stop and say hi.
Oh well, hi. Susan. The thing about Cott County is that there's a lot of folks that your real mountain folks can live. You know what I'm saying? Your moonshiners, things like that, and they're good people and all. You just got to know where to be or whatever. I got a couple friends out there that are moonshiners, and it's a close knit community, and I guess.
Prom said Greenbrier seems nice, but I don't know about bad areas.
Oh yeah. There's a part of Sevier County there that's great. You can get real good deals. I have a couple friends. I know a guy from Pennsylvania. He bought 15 acres out in Cott County, and he loves it out there. He absolutely loves it. And there's a lot of folks moving in to the area he's at. You remember there's a lot of folks out there in Cobb County who've, you got 10 generations of family, and the outsiders come in, they're kind of like, okay, yeah. So, not trying to.
Oh, outsiders are not too.
You know what I'm saying? It's, if you live in a little holla with people that you've known your whole life, grew up with them, and then all of a sudden here comes somebody from New York City, he buys a house in your holla, right?
Yeah. Candy said there's good and bad areas everywhere.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm not saying it's a bad area. I'm just saying, it might take a little bit of time to get warmed up to, move it into someone's holla.
Someone's going to Bojangles for lunch.
Ooh, Bojangles.
Oh, Mutton Man.
All right.
It's a chain, but mostly in the southeast. If you're not from the area,
We got one
they
here
do
in
have good
Sevierville.
chicken and biscuits and fast food restaurant.
They're opening a new restaurant.
BTD loves Bojangles slaw.
In Sevierville, they're opening a new restaurant. It's called Ashberries. Ashberries. It's kind of a competitor to Steak and Shake, from what I'm hearing. They're building the building right now. That's something new that's going on.
Oh, we went to Cosby once, Mr.
Oh, I love Cosby.
Mountain Solitude. I like to go to the national park on the Cosby
yes.
side, but I wasn't sure if it was safe.
Yeah, you guys, you'll have no problems. No problems.
Katie said those mountain people don't play, they don't like strangers.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I would stay out of the hollows in the back, This is a true story, guys. A few years back, they found a whole family. The state went in there. The state of Tennessee went in there because they had kids that were 5, 6, 7 years old, up to like 2 years old, that they literally had their kids and never took them in to have them have their shots. They literally had them in their house, and the state went in there because they were afraid that they would come down with polio or something if they didn't have their vaccines, and they needed social security cards and things like that. That's how some of those hollows back in there, people just don't go in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon said, what's going on? Wait a minute.
I'm not saying nothing about Cobb County or
Promise said I'd like to live on the Roaring Fork, but I think they would kick me out of the national park.
You know what? Actually, they have busted people that were living in the squatters.
Oh.
They actually do every now and then catch squatters living in the park. There's a couple squatters that were living out there near Cosby, up their way in the woods. And a hiker went off trail and found their camp, found where they were living. And of course, I think they went in and told the Rangers. Rangers went in there and got them out. And they were living in there for almost a year.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
What's going on with the building across the street from Biblical Times? I'm not for sure. I think it's a new restaurant, ain't it?
The old TGI Fridays. That's a new 50s restaurant that's coming in. It's a 50s Starliner diner something.
DJI fans said, why can't they keep a business open in the mall on the first floor? It used to be Wendy's and Zaxby's, and not sure what it is now.
It's
just odd nothing stays.
It's a hard cider place now. It's called it's a hard cider place now, and from what I understand now, it's actually doing pretty well. The hard cider is, of course, Gatlinburg. Another.
I thought I was talking about the Red Roof Mall.
No, the mall in Gatlinburg.
The mall in Gatlinburg. Okay.
Yeah. But now they replaced it with a hard cider place. So.
And Pamela said, have you heard of the Skyline Cincinnati Chili Restaurant?
Yes, they have. It's a staple for the Ohio folks, right?
Mr. Mountain Man said that's a social service issue. Yes.
Yeah, it does happen. Some of these mountains, there's little hollows in these mountains that are secluded, technically really secluded. You wouldn't believe, you might drive by a certain area on a daily basis and don't realize that there's houses
What are
on the
hollows?
other side of the hill. Just like little areas that are surrounded by mountains that you can only really see from either the air or, you have to, go in there.
That's true.
Like a little bowl. I call them like bowls.
The Gatlinburg Mall is still like a page out of the 1975. Still
Yeah.
love it.
There's been rumors over the years that they'd wanted to tear it down. It sits on very valuable real estate, obviously. You know, there's been all kinds of rumors about things.
Ray said I tried samplers at the hard cider place and did not like any of them.
I've never been. I don't know much
I'm not
about
a cider
it.
person either.
If I were gonna drink any alcohol, it'd probably be cider. But yeah, I don't. I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure.
They're talking about the boot place. Kentucky has a Skyline too, great chain. Mr. Mountain Man said,
Kentucky
"Yeah, we
has
do.
it.
I always stop by the boots store and see the $500 price tag and never buy any."
Dawn,
That's like you have to buy 2 or 3 and get one free. It's like,
Dawn, you actually we
do
bought
have
you a
a
pair
pair.
of boots on our wedding.
I
We bought
still
her-
have
yeah,
one.
she got a nice set of boots.
I do got a nice pair of cowboy boots, but they're weird because it's like it's hard to match them up with anything.
Oh yeah, walking by the donut fryer with the smell of donuts in the air. You can't just walk by the donut fryer and not go in and have one, you know.
I stick with the wines, particularly at the Apple Barn.
Yeah. Now the wineries in the area, I believe the one winery, it's adding on a whole new section. They're actually expanding. See, the big question with the local wineries in the area was when Tennessee made it so you can actually buy wine in stores. A lot of people were I guess a lot of the local wineries were nervous that they would be run out of business, but I guess they're doing just as good as they always have. So, yeah.
Mr. Mountain Man said my weakness is donuts, cakes, and cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. Right now they got Dairy Queen. They got 2 cheeseburgers for $4 or something.
Hi, Carolyn.
I drive by that sign every now and then. And I was like, ooh, cheeseburgers. I don't need them though. They're bad. Bad for
Thank you, Chris. The kitty ranger, Chris England. Did you guys see the all you can eat at Crystal's for $3.99? I think.
Yeah,
I thought it was $5.99.
I think it's $5.99, but yeah, they do have an all you, which is still a good deal if you want to like comatize yourself and.
It's weird to see a fast food hamburger joint with all you can eat. I thought it was a little weird. It's funny though. Will loves his nachos. Yeah.
I do like nachos. I like the I don't know what it is. I think I like picking through it and you know and just whatever. Dawn, you haven't poured a glass of water in your phone?
Yeah. The apple pomegranate and apple julep and apple peach sound good. It's okay to eat donuts from the fire because the fire is a holy man. At least that's what I tell myself, laugh out loud.
Yeah, there you go.
I heard of the bear mace. Do you carry anything like that when you hike in the Smokies? Do you recommend it? I haven't done much mountains, so I don't know these things. We don't carry bear spray. We don't really have a problem if you see one, if it comes running up to you. The ones that we've seen always take off running the opposite direction.
Yeah, bears don't matter. I wouldn't worry about bears. Just keep your, brush up on read about about the bears when you approach one. The national park has got a great thing you can read up on. It talks about if you come across a bear. Technically, if you come across a bear, you slowly back up. Every bear I've ever come across usually minds their own business or takes off running in the other direction. It's one or the other.
Christy said we don't have a Crystals here. We have White Castle.
Yeah.
Well, Crystals would be the White Castle of the
Hey,
South.
if White Castles would do all you can eat for $5.99, you better believe it. Now, I did some research because I think it's in Kentucky somewhere. There's actually a White Castle, and there is a Crystals. They're I think they're only 20 miles apart. Now, what I was gonna do is run to Crystals, get a bunch of Crystals, run over the White Castle, and do a taste test, right? But I don't know. I was trying to find the 2 closest White Castle / Crystals.
Helga said, I still laugh when you were looking at the Christmas lights and the bear was sitting there.
Yeah.
Or was there laugh out loud? Promise, that's a good one. I just tell myself I went on vacation, eat the carbs while sitting on the floor, and it would still be considered low carbs. That's a good one, Promise. DJI said, love the White Castles.
Yeah.
Mr. Montman said, in Ohio, they had White Castles. I can put a feel away of those. I get the frozen ones. I know. I order like that meal or something. You get like 3 hamburgers or something
Yeah.
twice. You always get a frozen one in the middle. Or is he talking about the frozen ones at the store?
You mean a frozen?
You mean the frozen ones you get like at Walmart or something? Because I've seen those at Walmart before.
Oh,
the
White
White Castles.
Yeah, they freeze those.
If you do, I mean, how do they turn out in the microwave if you buy them in frozen packages?
I've actually had them before at work in the vending machine. They're actually not bad, believe it or not. They're not
Are they
bad.
frozen or you put in the microwave?
No, they're like the ones I were like fresh, and you just put them in the microwave for like 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds.
He said in the box at Walmart they're good. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do. They actually taste really, really.
So if you
like
put them in the microwave, they kind of unthaw out even. And they taste okay, or
you know, and they're not bad. Believe it or not, they taste like them. Just goes to show what White Castle. If you can eat a frozen White Castle or a fresh one, they taste the same. That might be good or bad, right?
yeah. White Castles really isn't spectacular to begin with, so they're pretty good. Yeah, they're good.
They call them sliders for a reason. You slide them in the box, and they slide right through you.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, it's
Promise
true.
said no problem with the bears as long as you don't run the person you're with. Laugh out loud. That's true.
The Bears usually the little guys. I mean, they really do. You know.
You can buy frozen White Castles at White Castle.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that. We don't have one here. We just got the
I'm wondering if you could go to White Castle, buy a bunch of, and then just freeze them. Yeah, maybe not.
You're better off to buy them frozen and put them in the microwave, I guess.
The
He
thing
said,
is-
yeah, well.
The thing is, if I do a comparison video on White Castle versus Crystal, the thing is, people are going to scrutinize on if one is fresh. Like, say, if I take like White Castles and then I drive like 100, 200 miles and compare them to a Crystal, they're going to say, well, those are like 2 hours old. You know what I'm saying? You have to get them like within about a half hour.
Hi,
of each
Christine.
other. You know, I mean, you got to get them like in order for you to actually do a good. Trust me, I thought about this stuff.
Karen said Sam's Club has frozen Chick-fil-A and the waffle fries.
Oh.
You know, in the cases, you must have some on Sundays.
You know something though?
We don't have a Sam's Club around here. I don't
Yeah,
think we
we're
do.
over Knoxville.
Oh, we do?
Yes, there's actually 2 of them over there, Knoxville.
Five Guys Burgers and Fries is awesome.
The one thing I will say though, guys, for some reason, I know people get mad at me, but every time I go to Chick-fil-A, it just doesn't agree with me. The Chick-fil-A doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't know why. It just doesn't agree with me. I wish I could. I don't know why.
Could ask for them for frozen patties. Buy White Castle at Walmart, frozen food in Alabama. I bet the blind taste test would be hard to tell the difference. That's true.
Yeah,
But
if we
White
could blind,
Castles to
let's
the
say we took like Chris
Castles.
about T-shirts or a bunch of other folks, and then blindfold them, and then just put one of each in like a generic box or whatever, and see if they could tell which one was White Castle. That could be interesting. That could be interesting.
A lot of fast food is like that.
I probably could tell the difference between a White Castle and a Crystal's though.
Jeremy and Beth said, oddly, Jeremy loves White Castle coffee. He'll take it over a gourmet
I've
brand.
heard that. I've heard that.
Really?
before. Yes. Yes. There's something about White Castle coffee, and at one time they had their fries. Now I wouldn't consider them a guru of fries, but they use those crinkle cut fries, and they were actually pretty. If you get them at the right time, they're very good.
You can, Don, use an air fryer. You can cook pretty much about anything in it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, air fryer is the way to go. I wish I had one. Actually, my parents got one, and I got them for Christmas years ago, and they don't use it. I should go over and confiscate it.
He made a onion rings. BTD did with the air fryer.
Yeah, I seen that. We should go steal mine. What I gave my dad for Christmas, and we can maybe experiment with it for a live stream for your channel.
We'll see what we can ever used it.
But no, he never used it. It's like 2 years old. He's never used it. It's still
Might
in the
as well
box.
use it. Then he's gonna say it's mine. I'm using it.
You won't know if it's not. If he doesn't know it's not there.
Jesus loves you is in here now.
There was one question.
Hey, Don's channel. What's been going on in the chat? Just talking about crystals and White Castle. Crystals is White Castle of the South. And talk about tiny homes.
Tiny homes
and land.
There was
Hi, Karen. Hi, BTD. Hi, Mark.
There's a question that you missed up here. Oh, Christine Rodriguez asked a question.
Oh.
Are you working on a menu for the family reunion? I think what she means is for the potluck, you know what I mean? YouTube reunion.
I think of something to make. We'll always take something.
Yeah,
We'll probably bring the meat.
I talked to Chris about t-shirts last night for a little bit. We had a little more insight of what I got to get with Big Joe and Malia, because it's really technically between Big Joe and Malia, us and Chris. I think we're the ones that are mostly just trying to, because Big Joe's gonna do some of the major cooking, and I think we're gonna do some of the major cooking, or
I don't know what an air fryer is, but I'll find out.
It's kind of like a deep fryer, but uses less.
Jesus said, just take your dad's air fryer and cook them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think I might go steal it.
I mean, we bought it for him for 2 years ago, and he never used it.
Yeah, it's still in the box.
Then I'd be like, well, it's mine. I'm using it. It's like,
nah.
You already know that.
He won't even know it's gone.
Just don't zip it, Just don't say anything then.
Oh, you want to tell everybody
about fries, pork chop, steak, anything in a real healthy oven.
You want to tell everybody about the big mistake that you have?
We had mail the other day, and
this mail is like maybe 2 weekends old, and Dawn.
We keep forgetting.
Dawn hid it.
I didn't hide it. I put it in her box for live stream.
It was
Sunday.
mailed. Well, no, not that bad. It was mailed 8/5.
Whoever sent it? Or?
Mindy. Anyways, we're gonna wait till next live stream Sunday.
Yeah.
8/5. It was sent. It looks.
It was my fault. I put it in our box where our stuff is, and.
August the 3rd it was sent. So yeah, we should have opened it.
BTD said, tell me we're gonna make a surprise meal in it.
Yeah.
We just take it and don't say nothing at all.
I think you should make fried okra in it.
That's
if we steal it from Dad, we should probably make fried okra.
Mindy likes fried okra.
Yes, Mindy likes fried okra. Yeah.
Oh, Karen said she asked about the package last night in the chat.
Oh, did you? Oh, did she?
Oh no. And I found it today. If we see her in a chat, we have to tell her we have it. Don't worry, we got the package, and I forgot to open it. I thought
she might be thinking it's still in our PO box, but we
did
get
say
it.
you got something in the PO box that you haven't got.
She's probably thinking that's the reason why she hasn't messaged us.
I know I got to do a cooking video. I cooked something today, but it wasn't nothing great.
Macaroni and cheese.
Honey Bear appointment turned out good. Everything come up back good except for white blood cells. They got to get them up. The white blood cells has got to come up. They're kind of low.
Not bad, but she said that we do need to get it.
She's eating now. She's, drinking a lot of water. She's taking her medicine. She's going outside to go potty. So.
There's something else when I do my Mexican review videos, I use a certain Mexican song. It sounds like it's Mexican, but it's actually Puerto Rican. And every now and then, a Spanish speaking person will actually realize I'm playing an actual Puerto Rican song and not a Mexican song. And every now and then, I'll get somebody who'll be like, "Do you realize that is?"
And they said it's no grease and way less calories.
Yeah.
Food is so crispy you can make anything. Oh, you can make a pork roast in it. Misfits and Dreamers, hi. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's Dominican. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mr. Mountain Man, he would know. Yeah, it's Dominican. I take that back. Dominican. It's not you know, you Mexican restaurant. It's not that. It's a Dominican song. Yeah.
What are you talking about, Dominican?
Well, no, the song I use a song at the beginning of my Mexican restaurant reviews. No, I do, and it's not I've always known this. I've actually always known this, but it's the only song in my free library that I can use that it has the feel of a Mexican restaurant, right? So I use this song, but it's actually a Dominican song.
Okay.
So it's not, and every now and then someone will come out who's probably Dominican or Mexican.
Let me say this for real quick. Mandy Brandon, can you say shout out to my boss Chuck? Hi, boss Chuck. Hi, Chuck.
Is that
Say hi to Chuck.
Hi, Chuck. Is that the Mindy? Mandy. Okay.
Hi, Chuck. Say hi, Chuck.
Well, see, Mr. Mountain Man knew it wasn't. Every now and then, I just got another one who said, "Do you realize that that's a?" Well, they said it was. The question was they said it was Puerto Rican, but it's not. It's Dominican. But yeah, and Mr. Mountain Man knew the whole time that it was a.
You're welcome, Mandy and Brandon.
I kind of laugh about it because I don't know. It's just funny because
Dawn, tell Will we have a new dog. Her name is Molly. Hi, Molly.
Molly, wow, that's cool.
My boxer's name was Molly.
Yeah, I like it. I actually wait to see how many people will actually comment on the video when I put that music in there, and they'll be like, "Yeah, do you realize that is that is not Mexican?" I go, "Yep."
Dawn, was that Mexican place y'all went to on Friday and was on Veterans? Yes,
yes,
it
that's
was.
better. Now
It was on Veterans Boulevard.
I did make a huge mistake on that video because we were just pretty much talking to Chris and everything that was going on. We had to get to the meetup, and Dawn and I didn't actually at the end of that review actually even talk about if it was any good or that. You know that?
We didn't tell you guys how the food was.
It was good. It was
good.
It was good. It was average. I consider average like all the other independent Mexican restaurants in the area. So,
Oh, okay. We'll have to check it out later on Misfits and Dreamers. He said the video's on my channel.
Yeah. So.
Ray said I wouldn't even know that if he didn't say anything, Will.
Yeah, it's Dominican. I actually like the Dominican music. I don't know. It's more flair than the actual Mexican music.
But Mr. Mountain Man said we love it when you play that song because we know it wasn't Mexican.
Yeah,
that's cool. Keep doing it. We love it.
Yeah.
I'll have to go tell my wife you just mentioned this.
Yeah. Also, I put that in there because I knew because I actually read the synopsis about the song or.
He said it was a cool trademark. Keep playing it.
Yeah, it says it's a Dominican song. I'm like, yeah, but I like it because it kind of fits the Mexican. I don't know. I don't know. I just find it better than.
He said we noticed it. My wife said we love how the food.
The only people will know that is if you're either like Dominican or you know what I mean, or you're Mexican possibly. They might pick up that it's not.
Have a good afternoon, Misfits and Dreamers.
Because I think in the song, it talks about the Dominican Republic or whatever. It doesn't even say nothing about Mexico, right, or something like that. I don't know. So. Anyways, but that's just a little insight. I do that every now and then.
They're talking about Chris's pineapple. It looked good.
Oh, that little thing I made for him? Yeah, I thought it was kind of a synopsis thing for his travel when he went to Florida. That was kind of cool. I did that for him. Just for a little fun. Because over on Chris's page...
He's talking about Chris's pineapple at the restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, pineapple. Oh, I thought you were talking about the little thing I made him earlier.
No, I think... I thought he was talking about the pineapple food.
Yeah, so the pineapple that Chris had at the Mexican restaurant, it normally comes with shrimp.
Hi, Dawn from Just Out and About.
Hi. It normally comes with shrimp, but he just wanted it with chicken, and they did. They said, "Can I substitute the shrimp with more chicken?" They said, "Yeah, not a problem." It was pretty good. It was like a pineapple chicken.
Battle Ninja, hi. Hi, Battle Ninja.
Oh, Battle Ninja's there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Mexican restaurant?
In this area?
Mine? Tony said, "I'd like the respectful music you play when military,
Yes, I do.
etc. is involved."
I try to do respectful. I like to put that. It puts a lot of. Trust me, a lot of folks don't really get into like Air Force museums or history, especially American. So if you add a little bit of you know, music, a little, respectful.
What?
It puts people in the mood to watch the video. You know what I'm saying? It actually complements the video because it's hard to get people to watch videos on history or museums.
Promise really liked Solito Linde's Pigeon Forge.
Yes, that is good. We had a good.
Ray Cook said, "I like the pineapple dish was unique.
Yeah.
I ate at a Mexican restaurant where they served my dish on a lava rock."
Oh wow!
Ooh, I wonder. I would like to see that. I wish you would take pictures of it.
If you guys haven't noticed, on our channel, we try to do unique things. Yeah, I mean, if there's a mechanical bowl in the center, we'll try. That's what we try to do. Like we went to Florida, all of our restaurants, pretty much all of our restaurants we ate at, had some kind of unique thing going on.
Have a good night, Joe. He said goodbye.
Hey, good night, Joe. Oh, Joe Jeffers, yeah, good night.
Joe Jeffers. Bill Ninja said, "I know a lot about the Titanic."
Titanic's awesome.
Mr. Montman says, "So Will, I asked my wife, and that song is in the style of meringue and is Caribbean Dominican."
Caribbean Dominican. Thank you. I didn't know. I just knew it wasn't Mexican, and yeah.
It was years ago in Greenville, South Carolina.
And every now and then, I use that quite a bit in my Mexican restaurant reviews. And every now and then, someone will pick up on it.
Hi, Indiana Kid.
I like it. I like the sound. I like everything about that. But that pineapple Chris had was awesome. I didn't know what he paid for it. I didn't catch it. I've never seen it before in my whole life. It looked good.
I'm wearing my Smoky Mountain knit shirt. Valen just said, "That's cool. Well, you should have grabbed some of them dollar bills from the Irish pub so you can get your trip financed on your way home." Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Hi, Will in the background.
I told Chris, I said, well, how long? I mean, if we hid in the bathroom after they closed. Like, how long would it take us to take down all the dollar bills and get out of there, right?
Yeah, they're just gonna blow away if.
Could you imagine going across? I mean, they'd be able to track you down because we'll be going across the country
with all those bills,
spending $1 bills that were signed by people.
You have to put them in vending machines only.
Yeah, or something. It's hilarious. It is. It's hilarious. It's amazing, though. It really is amazing how many.
Well, hi, Dawn from Just Out and About. Say hi to her, Will.
Hey.
She can't stay long. She had to go back to work.
Yeah, definitely. I know this is the middle of the day, isn't it?
Gotta cook dinner, guys. Have a great day. Have a good night, promise.
Yes, guys.
Thank you for coming out and joining us. Saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Big time robbers breaking in and steal dollar bills from the Irish pub. Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Hi, Sandy and Garrett, Shades player. Hi. I remember you guys at that Tuesday morning meetup.
Yeah, Shades player. Yes.
Or at Patriot Park. How are you guys been?
You're only going to have probably about 10 more minutes left
Yeah.
and then you'll be out of juice on the camera, so.
Have a good night. Bye.
Yeah, good. I got to get with Just Out and About. I got to get with Dawn. We got to
figure that out and get her go to Carolyn's.
Yes, I do got to figure that out.
Hi, Marvin.
It won't be for at least 2 weeks. That's
Marvin said hi, Will.
Hey, Marvin.
When are you going to Dollywood? I'm not for sure.
We should have been there already twice. I'm hoping to actually get there this week. Yes. I was hoping to get there this week.
Have a good afternoon, Mandy and Brandon. I'm sorry, but I have to say I'm going because I have to get back off the chat and go back to work and take care.
Yeah, don't.
Hi, Lori.
Yeah. Some folks are probably at work watching. Don't do that, right?
Definitely next time, Will have Dawn said.
Yeah. I gotta figure this. I gotta figure out what with Honey Bear and.
I'm gonna steal the Yates dollar and mail it back to you and tell them that you stole it.
You know what? That'd be a.
That would be funny.
That could actually be. You could probably get arrested or stealing for that, but it'd be hilarious. But still, I don't want anybody to get arrested for that. It'd be.
Hi, Dawn. We are coming down on Monday for the 19th for 2 weeks. William said. Okay.
Bellin just got home from school 10 minutes ago. Wow.
Oh, Garrett graduated. That's awesome, Shades player.
Wow.
And Battle Ninja just got home from school about 10 minutes ago. How is school going, Battle Ninja? Are you in the 5th grade now or 4th grade?
He's in the 5th grade, isn't he? I thought that's what he said last time.
Hopefully you'll be able to come to Karen once around the fall. That's her favorite time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it cools off a little bit, it ain't so scorching hot for us to be.
Well, we can't do it too late because
yeah, we gotta go
because
there.
I know
we gotta get with Dawn.
I know Dawn's like got limited time frames.
You're in 5th grade. That's awesome.
So.
Hi, Mary Max Kits.
5th and good, yes. 5th grade.
Awesome.
5th grade was pretty cool. I remember 5th grade.
Do you like garage sales or thrift stores? I love finding bargains. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do actually.
We're thinking about having one.
I like to actually film like thrift stores. We used to do a lot of thrift stores, go or antique stores, all that.
Yeah.
And the problem is that thrift stores, if they see that you're filming in there, they'll usually throw you out pretty quickly. So they don't like people filming inside thrift stores, but still, I mean, we do. It's kind of like treasure hunting,
Hayward just got off the chair. She likes sitting on the back part of Will's chair. Now she's sitting on the chair. She sits on the top part of the chair right here.
Want me to bring her over to you?
If you want, because everybody's asking about her.
Okay.
He's gonna bring her over to me. You gotta be careful with her. She's still kind of fragile.
Well, I'm gonna put her on your top here.
Okay.
She might.
It's okay. He's bringing Honey Bear. Her stitches are. I'm gonna dissolve on her own.
She might want to sit on your lap. Here's the mama. There's her lap. Watch your boo boos. I'm worried about those boo boos.
Thank you, Matt.
Worried about the boo boos.
Can't see her, but.
Oh yeah,
she's doing better. She had her doctor's appointment today, and.
You can probably pick her up or whatever. She just gotta watch her boo boos.
Yeah, but if I pick her up,
she's still about 5 days away from really being better with those boo boos.
I heard that there are Goodwill outlets that are called the Bins. It's all by the pound.
Yeah, I've never been to one, but I have seen that.
I've been to a Goodwill before, but not like that.
Yeah, and I hear there's also.
Thank you.
Most of it's junk,
He likes my Peanuts cup.
But every now and then, there's a few little treasures in them.
I got that for my birthday from someone.
Cammy.
McNeil.
They're in town right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Cammy's in town right now. So.
I got that from Cammy, and she's in town right now. I just seen on the Yitz's page, she just went to Anakista. I love Anakista.
I think she's coming tomorrow to the meetup.
Thrifting Goat said, do you know of any thrift stores around Pigeon Forge?
Yeah, there's quite a few. We have Carm. Carm gift stores. They're all about the flea markets. They're all on 66 when you come in. There's about a half a dozen of them in there. There's a Goodwill store. The Goodwill in Sevierville, though, they don't really have much. I've never found anything in there. I don't think I've ever found anything in there.
No, I don't want to open up a store.
No.
I said I've been to one before.
Carm. I got my tripod that camera's using right now. I got that there for like $4.
I'm gonna lift her up just for a minute, just to say hi to everybody. I don't want to hurt her.
You can put her on your chest, whatever. She'll be fine. That's the one.
Yeah, we gotta be careful how we pick her up and scoop her.
Cammy says that she will see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Cammy. I love my cup.
I think Honey Bear is going to be at the meetup tomorrow. So I think she's coming with us. She'll be in her stroller and
I like to put like a little fan or something there for her.
we won't be
It's
out
kind of cool though
until
picnic
about
pavilion in the morning.
just before 11 o'clock. She'll start getting warm. But I think she's good enough to go as long as she sits in her stroller.
We'll take her little car seat.
So she'll just sleep if.
Thank you, Tony. Training student, love you all. Prayers for Honey Bear. Thank you so much.
Oh wow, Tree and Dorset. That's
He's training.
Hilga's sister.
Hi, Tree and Dorset.
Oh, that's cool. I've seen her
Oh
a
no,
while.
she said she's a bit late. No, don't worry about it.
Well, normally we go real late for live streaming, so we don't get to see our friends from, over the pond, So.
The vet said she's looking really good. She's healing. We're trying to give her whatever she can eat. Like, one day we gave her baby food, and she ate some chicken today. And
Dave says, any good fair price on cabins? The only thing I know about cabins, Dave, is that if you get the cabins in the off season, you can get really super good deals. The problem is it is the off season, and it's the months of January, February, and March. You can get cabins that normally rent during the summer for $500-600 a night. You can get them as low as $90 a night. You're talking big, huge, cabins with all the bells and whistles and movie theaters and swimming pools and what have you. But if you're looking for something in the in season, Airbnb is a good thing to look up now. Airbnb is a great way of looking for cabins in the area or rentals in general. I would suggest those two.
oh, Mr. Mountain Man said that we did Jackson Mountain Homes 2 times and had a good experience. They have a building right on Route 321.
321 Jackson Mountain Homes. Yeah, there's a lot of different options. There's a lot of I've heard good about all the rental companies in the area, and I've also heard bad about all the rental companies in the area. So it's very, very hard to, you know what I'm saying? I suggest Dollywood cabins, but I know they're expensive. So. But off season here is your best deal. The problem is there's always a chance of snow, or you know what I'm saying? There's always a chance of something.
I think that Anakees is building cabins to hire.
I heard they're gonna build like tree house.
They could probably rent.
Yeah. The only way I picture it, it's kind of like an Ewok village. They'd have like the rope bridges going from like room to room. You know what I mean? They look like a village. I heard they were supposed to be like. This is what I heard. It's gonna be like a tree resort. You know what I mean? And each one would be like, have a bathroom and a bedroom. I don't know exactly. Something that's what I heard they were looking at doing.
How are the Goodwills around there? I haven't been to any yet.
Are
they expensive compared to Michigan?
I don't
know.
The Goodwills around here are not that good. The ones in Michigan are definitely a lot better. I actually have better thrift finds and stuff in Michigan than I do in this area. So, in fact, a lot of times we go back to Michigan, we like to hit up all of our favorite little thrift stores and stuff. I think what it is there's a lot of people in Michigan, or there's a lot of I wouldn't say high end, there's a lot of rich people, or richer people, or people got more money and they donate better things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, and I think that's the reason why things are better up there. But down here, it's, everything's worn out. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, Nancy. Ray said that's crazy. Have you ever seen bears come downtown Pigeon Forge?
All the time.
All the time.
Sevierville, they had a bear walking through downtown Sevierville the one morning.
I've never heard of Burlington Brains that you mentioned. That's where I shop. There's
Yeah.
3 different locations in Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, they're in Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly. I think they're here in the south somewhere. You know, the chain of them. I don't know.
Hi, Bear's doing good.
She's on Mumble.
I've never heard of Burlington. I will come to the Smokies in summer 2020. Balin just says
Oh, right.
the treetop cabins. Ray said treetop cabins.
Yeah, treetop. Oh, about the treetop cabins.
I don't know why I'm yelling.
Does he want more about the treetop cabins?
It's Ray Cook about the treetop cabins.
The rumor is that Anakista wants to build these cabins that are like suspended off the ground that kind of have like rope bridges going from like one to one. You know what I mean? Kind of like an Ewok village, right? That's the only way I can explain it. And they would be overnight rentals. Now, and I don't know how that all works. You know what I mean? I heard they were going to start out with like 40 of them. I don't know if they're going to be. Obviously, they're not going to be made
This
out
is
of.
Honey Bear. She probably don't want to be picked up too many more times.
Yeah, I think you should probably put her. I put her down. Oh, she's already going.
She's gonna get down in her room.
I'm afraid when she does that.
She looks a little rough because she's been through so much. The little tiny thing. They weighed her. She's like 4 pounds and so many ounces.
Yeah, that video where that.
I see the
Yeah,
National
for
Enquirer
sure.
place has already changed its name. How's
Yeah.
it doing? I don't know. Probably not good.
I actually heard that it's doing better since they changed the name.
They remember the video when we found the bear in the front
But it's
shop porch.
but it hasn't changed inside. It's still the same on the inside. It hasn't changed any. So I mean, I don't know. They might have changed the exhibits a little bit. Took out some of the stuff. I think maybe some of the. I don't know that. I just heard it hasn't changed on the inside. Which that's something we can try to do is go back.
Yeah.
We should try that soon if we do that.
I think there's treehouse cottages to rent somewhere I've seen.
There's yeah, there might be. I know there's these new ones where they're made out of like tents. You know what I mean? In Sevierville, they're not tents. They're like, you know what I mean?
Like a
kind of
green
rustic.
tent? Oh.
You know what I mean? Kind of like, you know. And I believe there's a couple places that look like castles in the area.
Um,
One up here.
what did the vet say?
We went.
What did the vet say? Everything's good on her. She's doing good except for her white blood cells have got to come up.
Yeah, white blood cells have got to come up.
And Battle Ninja has an Anakista shirt. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it keeps us fun.
I think she just wants to lay down there in her big giant pillow.
I didn't know what she wanted. She kind of looked at me like, I don't know what she was looking for.
I guess I'm not very entertaining. I better start saying something.
We need to sleep it.
Yeah, I feel like I am.
But you have what, 46 in the chat? Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Holly said, "Hi guys, listen to you while I work." Cool Peanuts mug. Yeah.
Candy.
I like my peanuts.
Candy sent to her for your birthday, right?
Mm-hmm. It's got Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Woodstock, Peppermint Patty on there, Linus, Sally. Sally's on there too.
So Dawn, what's your plans for your channel?
Hopefully, I do more than this. Sit here on it. My problem is my phone. It's not in good health.
No.
I tried to do a live stream last night because he couldn't get on his phone.
I don't know what
And
you
I
did.
seen this little tiny circle of me on there.
I still don't know what you did. I don't know how you had it in some kind of like screenplay or
I don't
something.
know.
I don't know.
It worked, but your phone
Yeah.
wasn't working, which is literally like weird. So, give Honeybear a big kiss
Yeah.
for me. I will. She's just over there laying down being cute now. She's always cute.
She yeah, it's been very
it's
been
time
very
for a new
stressful.
phone.
Yeah, it's an old phone.
When can you get a new phone? Maybe next year. I don't know. I'm gonna try and work on something soon.
Hopefully soon.
His favorite Snoopy movies are Snoopy Come Home, Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, and A Boy Named Charlie Brown. I've seen all three of those. Yeah.
Phones are to get any phones that are like, like, especially for like YouTube. If you're gonna use your phone for YouTube, they get so expensive. They're like
It's expensive.
$1,000, but I think you can get away with like a Samsung like 6 or something or 7. So you can get away with like a lot.
Like it's all falling apart.
Yeah.
But this is my case. But the phone has got like sometimes the letters stick and.
We'll have to look into that. It's something we have to do for you.
I mean, I like the phone, but it don't. For what I'm gonna start using it for, it don't work very well. Like when I try to type, sometimes it's like.
Mountain Solitude
Ding,
is
ding,
right.
ding, ding.
Phones are outrageous. There's a family of 4 I just talked to recently. Bought 4 phones for the whole family. I think they were like Samsungs, or a mixture of Samsung and Apple. And something about he said he paid almost $4 grand, over $4 grand for 4 phones.
Yeah.
I mean, they spent so much. That's a lot of money. That's like a car payment, right? It's like
We don't like to pay that much for phones.
No.
We just got these phones like 2 or 3 years ago.
Well, the phone we use for YouTube is a newer high end.
He bought a new one just.
I had
for
to
YouTube.
because that's what we need for the channel. But normally we would have like one of these LGs or something. They're good phones, but
we had our flip phones for 11 years. Then I washed the batting up. I hear clunk, clunk, clunk. I'm like, what is that?
yeah, it's like
That's
borrowing a
not
car.
normal. So I pulled it when the wash was done. I'm like, I pulled it out. It's a phone. So I opened it. It's his phone.
You watched
We put it in rice and let it air out for 24 hours. Then we got it back up and running, and it started dialing phone numbers on its own. So she said that was funny. Your picture was so tiny.
Yeah, that was. I still don't know how you did that.
I don't know. It worked, I guess.
That's
to
why I
a
was wondering
point.
if you were like in an app of some sort. I was like, what's going
Well,
on?
I typed it on Yankee in the South because he couldn't get his up.
Oh, that's what confused me. I'm
and
like,
that's
how
when
did
I
you?
was like,
How did you
just
get
a subtitle.
How did you get into the Yankee in the South? Like, I don't know.
Mine worked, but it wasn't very good.
Oh, it'll work, but it's not going to be that good. We'll get you something. We gotta figure something out.
Oh, see, Jesus loves you said, geez, wow, we never had that. Have the most recent. We were the last to get rid of the flips also.
Yeah.
I know, mine too. We had those for 11 years. Like in Michigan, then when we moved here, we had them. We still would have them if I didn't wash it.
Yeah. That's how
He was so mad. It was only 11 years old. It was probably time to go anyway. My speaker got blown on mine. I couldn't understand 2 words someone was saying anyway. They're like Japanese talking.
Put it this way. What happened was I went to go take those phones to have them fixed. They said, we can't fix them. I said, okay. Well, then, can I get new phones? They said, well, because our plan was so old, we had 4 plans: unlimited talk, unlimited data, um, and unlimited text, all that stuff for $89 a month through Sprint, a Sprint plan. It was actually a Sprint plan, and they told me I couldn't upgrade my phones unless I upgraded my plan, and they wouldn't do nothing. So I ended up going out and had to buy with cash, 4 brand new phones.
And I got yelled at for it. And my speaker, and I've been boo-hooing for a phone and boo-hooing for a phone. My speaker's blown. I was about to just go get a phone or random anything.
So,
I couldn't make a phone call. I couldn't do nothing. As long as his still worked, it didn't matter. It was a phone plan. We had like 4 phones on it for $100. If that. I don't even think it was that.
yeah.
Have you ever been to Holland, Michigan? Love tulips.
Yes.
I've heard about that, but I've never been. I've been to Holland, but never to the Tulip Festival.
We want to make it up there.
Most remind me and say wait until they're like 1 to 2 years old and consider old, save $500.
Yeah, Jesus love. That's what Dawn and I have to do. In order for us to keep our plan on T-Mobile, we have pretty much the same deal. We have 5 phones on our plan, and it's only about $120 a month. But in order for us to keep that plan, we have to buy our phones outright. We cannot, if we go in and any kind of thing, they will actually revert us to their new plan, which is actually way more money. So we have to buy our phones outright, and then take our chips, our SIMs out, and stick them in the new phone. That's technically what we have to do. We can't go through T-Mobile to do anything.
Teresa in Dorset in England, we pay about £20 a month, and you get a new phone and a network for 22 years. Do they have that in U.S.? It's like leasing a plan. They have them too. It seems like a similar price.
That's what they do now. That's what they do now. Technically, all the phone plans these days are technically they're just leasing. What the guy at Verizon told me is that pretty much you lease your phone, you pay one price, lease your phone. At 2 years, they give you a new phone. Your old phone is like sent to like Bolivia or something. They recondition it and then they resell it in Bolivia or something, So
Helga said one day Tree endorsed it. You remove the plastic covering on yours. Hey, it took me forever to learn a smartphone, and we buy a phone outright to keep our unlimited data. Yes.
Yeah. That's the only way we can keep our plan, which is no longer offered, is that we cannot. We have to buy technically we have to buy our phones outright.
Dawn, Santa Claus might bring you a new phone.
Technically.
Oh, well, Rick said Dawn, Santa Claus might bring you a new phone. And Tree and Dorset, I did yesterday and stuck it in your cat holder to it, Helga.
Yeah.
Oh, we keep our phones after the 2 years. I have a drawer full of them. What are you supposed to do with the old cell phones anyway? My speaker is blown. It's a flip phone.
Your cell phone.
Are you supposed to keep
our cell
a chip
phones,
or something?
Our old cell phones are so old that they're not wanted anywhere. Their flip phones are pretty much junk now.
That's why we can leave your channel running for the dogs. Oh, that's a good one, Helga. Get Joshua to win you a new phone on the claw machine. Say hello.
There you go. Tony says he's got a OnePlus 6T. It's $500. Might be a scenario.
Oh wow, works on any network.
Yeah. Well, all of our phones now are pretty much what they call unlocked phones. We can move them anywhere.
Donate all cell phones to the military members.
Yeah,
you
can. Yeah, you can donate.
I don't think they want that nasty flip phone that's
like your cell phone now
now
could be donated.
This one?
That one could. Your old flip phones, I mean, they'll still take them, but they're not. They might use them for.
So your dogs watch us on K?
Yeah, you know that.
Send over C.
Yeah.
Donate the phones to BTD. I'll send you my cell phone if you seriously want it. My old flip phone. What are you gonna do with it when the speaker's all blown? It's been dropped like 1,000 times. It's like that thick.
BTD.
I don't even know if we have it. I thought maybe I threw it away, but I know how he gets. You gotta keep it. Why? We can't use it ever again. There ain't no good to it. His was washed after 11 years.
Mine got possessed. Remember, I started calling people for no reason.
And he said, "That's it. I'm getting a new one."
After she washed it, I was actually able to dry it out in rice, and it actually turned back on and worked. But what would happen
Hey,
was
Crazy Pop.
I can leave it on the counter, and all of a sudden, no, you don't even have to touch it, and all of a sudden it would automatically dial someone. Remember that? I said it was possessed. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
It would just start dialing people. It was messed up. Yeah, it was time for a new phone then. And it wouldn't call it would call important numbers, like the doctor's office, or it would call 911. Remember, it called 911.
BTD said mine was the same as Will's 9.
Yes. Dawn, you got a LG.
Yeah,
Stylo?
this is like
An LG Stylo 3, I think, is what you got.
it's a phone.
It's
it
not,
works for
it's really good video and picture, but it's really not good for like live streams and that. For some reason, the processor can't keep up with sending that much data out, so it kind of like makes it messed up.
I have to buy.
Sounds
I still have my huge phone from the mid '90s. It was talk only. This was before text and internet. At the time, I had to buy a bigger purse just to fit it. Oh, I remember those big phones.
Mountain Man, I do like LG phones myself. I've had good luck with them. I know the newer LGs.
You can also donate to the garbage can.
Yeah. No, a lot of your old phones, after you trade them in, they go to like I wouldn't say third world countries, but they go to like, you know what I mean? They recondition them and they sell them like in
Your dog's actually really
Africa
seriously like watching
whatever,
us.
you know.
Okay? She said we leave it running so you guys get the views.
I know that's what Bill was telling me.
The dogs actually really like watching us.
Yeah, why not?
I really like the Samsung Notes.
If I was a dog, I'd like to watch us.
I went from the Galaxy 3 to the 9 last August. Love Galaxy phones. Oh, thank you, Rick and Del. We are very happy and thankful that Hyper is doing well. Yes.
Yeah, I am so blessed. We're so blessed with that. It's unreal, Hyper. Yeah,
I used to love the Nokia phones years ago.
Nokia phones were very good at one time, and then I don't know, they just never caught up with the times after a certain.
Will you bring my little purple box out to me too?
Wait, are you going dead?
Yeah.
I gotta plug this camera into some
Nokia had that
juice.
snake game on it.
Oh.
Is that why you liked it, BTD? Because it had a snake game on it.
You know,
I don't know what
some of the best video games I had on my phone were on my old flip phone. I used to have this it was called Sim City. Remember, I used to build like buildings.
I didn't know you could do that on flip phone.
Yeah, but they don't. I mean, I think they might have. They probably do have it for these type of phones, but the problem is they're probably so complicated. I wouldn't be able to figure them out. That one was easy. You just drop a little thing. And
oh wow! Okay, that's cool. He said he remembers the Sim City.
Yeah, it was a Sim City. You could build buildings and skyscrapers and raise rent and
raise rent.
Raise rent. There you go. Like raise rent and stuff and do all kinds of stuff. It was kind of cool.
Oh, my phone's all messed up again.
I used to play it for hours. At work. At work.
I played at Super Nintendo and PC back in the day.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, the old Nintendo game. Yeah.
Back when there was like 4 buttons. I mean, like 4 buttons. Now they have like.
That's a cool
buttons.
charger.
It lights up this weird.
It lights up.
Pink.
Nothing fancy.
It works.
Oh, we were doing music channels, but then one day we realized we could run someone's channel to give views. Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, hey guys, I'm gonna tell you something. You guys want to hear something funny? So if you are a YouTuber or
Hi, funeral host.
you just started a YouTube channel and you're trying to build up views, I've known folks to do this. They go down to their local Walmart and you turn on all the computers to playlist on your channel, and you have all the computers in there playing your videos over and over and over, and it would do two things for you. Number one, it would give you views and watch time. Number two, people hopefully when they walk by, they would see your channel playing on the background, right? And maybe they would subscribe to you, right? And I know some people that will actually they have actually gotten subscribers like, hey, I saw your video playing on a computer at Walmart.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they subscribe to you, right? So if you're trying to build your channel, hit your local, drive around to all the local Walmarts.
There you go.
And go in there and just make all the computers play your videos. Now some Walmarts you can't do that. The one here in Sevierville, they're all like, I still do it myself. I think it's funny, but
you go to Walmart.
I did it over in Newport one day at the Walmart because they actually let me do it. So I went in there, I just turned everything on, and it was hilarious. I actually took video, of me doing it. And there was like all these like 20 computers in a row, and they were all playing different videos from our channel. It was hilarious. But yeah, I've known people to do that.
British tea drinker said my Ericsson wind-up phone was a bomb.
Yeah.
Ericsson.
Back in the day, Motorola, Ericsson, Kyocera, they were all really good phones, and then they just disappeared. You know what I mean?
Have you heard of your number neighbors? Number neighbors.
My neighbor's still in my
Oh, yeah. Karen's story said number
Walmart
3 will put you
jail.
in Walmart jail.
But yeah, so if anybody out there is starting a YouTube channel or has a friend starting a YouTube
It
channel,
needs views.
you guys can always suggest them the old Walmart scheme of going in there and maybe go hit the Costco and go hit the Sam's Club, and then maybe go over and hit there's no more Circuit City, Best Buy, hit the Best Buy. And just drive around turning all the computers on you gotta do it on playlists.
Helga said, no, I'd probably get someone rude, laugh out loud.
I would imagine somebody, if they caught you doing it, and be like, what are you doing?
And then came in with a brick.
At least then you'll have a conversation starter and say, hey, here's my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Yeah.
Do you know if for Ash Tunes the views helps not having 1,000 subs? Well, yeah.
Well, no.
Do you know if for Ash Tunes the views help even not for having 1,000 subs?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Anytime you watch somebody's videos, you're helping them up with the views. You can have all the subscribers in the world, but if you don't have the watch time, then you ain't gonna do you no good.
The only thing that subscribers really means, it's subscribers that watch are good, but the only thing the subscribers really mean is to hit the 1,000 subscribers so you can either monetize or get your live capability back. After that, YouTube's all about views. Everything's based on views in YouTube.
What's that?
Minutes watched and views is the most important.
Hi ET24.
There's a lot of YouTube channels out there that got 200,000-300,000 subscribers, but they get only 10,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but you get paid in YouTube.
Hi Jessica.
You get paid in YouTube for views. You know what I'm saying? And watch time.
Oh.
Get your videos promoted. You know what I'm saying? Or at least.
Hi Joanne.
So.
My hair is growing so fast. Am I doing anything special? No, but it never used to grow when I was younger. It's growing now. I just wash it and shampoo it, not every day. What's up there? Mr. Montman said.
Do I have a what about Will?
No, but we got a Whataburger in Florida.
What about Will?
Peanut oil, maybe. I just been taking some vitamins, like a vitamin, like multivitamin. I don't know if that's helping or, like, I don't know.
I always tell channels that are just starting out,
Peanut oil.
don't worry. Don't worry about your subscriber counts. Don't worry about, just concentrate on making videos and make them the best you can. And don't worry about all the little stuff. You shouldn't be worried about subscribers and all that until, you know what I mean, you get up over 1,000 subscribers anyways, you know. You shouldn't be worried about that. You should be worried about your content. Most people worry about their subscribers and everything else, and they get the whole thing wrong when they actually lack in their content. You know, don't worry about that. Just do your videos.
Hi, Carlene. She just wanted to say hi. Now she's gonna go fix supper. God bless. She said she likes my hair. Thank you, Joanne.
Yeah, that's the longest I've ever seen Dawn's hair ever.
Thank you, Jessica. Jessica, folic acid helps hair and nails. Yes. And vitamin D. Yeah, my phone's always broke.
Break it.
When I type, sometimes it's like the buttons are like.
Sometimes I
Stick,
wonder.
stick, stick,
Sometimes I
stick.
wonder if you go outside and just bounce it off the sidewalk so you can go get a new one.
No, I hit mine longer than you.
Yeah, that's true. Last one I broke, I slipped on a rock somewhere, didn't I, in a national park or something? I can't remember. This new phone we got, the Samsung, I got like a bumper to bumper like warranty or something on it.
Yeah.
So in case I fall,
He
and
did fall
break
on a
it.
rock. I wish he wouldn't have took that path. Are you sleeping
Yeah.
better now that Honeybird's doing better? Yes.
Sometimes I often wonder when I have, when I come up, we meet new channels that are just starting up and all they talk about is subscribers, And a lot of times I say, hey, you should be worried about making videos, right? You know what I mean? Getting better with what you do. Doing what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it, right? And that's what YouTube's all about. And just do it for you and do it for, the fun and everything else. And then the other stuff will come later because I know on our channel,
Really?
I never looked at subscribers at all. It was mostly just constantly get out and make videos and, just have a good time with it. We still laugh and have a good time. Like we're out
Hi,
hiking on a trail.
GB and Joe. Kay said there was a funny episode of Everybody Loves Raymond where his parents never used to like his gifts he gave. Very funny. I don't think a lot of people like a lot of things because I don't even think a lot of people know what they're supposed to be looking for.
Yeah. Dawn's broken phone. No, I don't know what Dawn did last night. I'm still trying to figure it out because she actually did something that was pretty cool. She was actually showing her screen. Now that could be good for doing like live streams.
Explains last night's live streams, Dawn's broken phone.
But no, that was cool because you were showing your screen. Somehow you were in a screenshot mode. I got to try to figure that out again. That could be good for a live stream because we could actually do a live stream and I could show like, you know what I mean?
On this little itty bitty round dot.
No, but it was the screen behind it. You could actually show everybody like you could review things on the internet. You know what I mean? It's a second screen. It's like you could run around play Pokemon Go. Your little picture would be up in the corner, but you could show everybody playing Pokemon Go. I mean,
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying those are things you can do with that. I just didn't know how you did it, but you did it.
Hi, Dawn. It's Brian and Jan from Milton, Florida. Good to see y'all and hear that Honeybear's improving. Yes, Honeybear's improving.
Yeah, Honeybear's doing better, guys.
I watched the other day, Jesus Loves You. It's the monthly fruit and engraved toaster, laugh out loud. Oh, they're talking about that one guy. TikTok pays like nobody's business. My son started a week ago. Every night they pay him no less than $60 for like going live a couple hours, and he's 15 and he
Yeah.
goes on his PayPal card. Oh wow, I didn't know that. What do you gotta do to qualify for TikTok?
I don't know.
Jessica.
I know there's a lot of people that like. It's a younger crowd.
She showed her spleen. More fruit. And that's TikTok paying him, not people. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't know if I get into TikTok or not. It's mostly younger kids that are in there. But
Does Will have a what about Will?
yeah,
He is a Yankee in the South.
I can't have any more channel. It's just so much going on. I do actually have another channel that nobody knows about, but I've never started it up for anything. Kind of like a backup channel, but
My opinion about the YT channel is interest is about 75% of the people on the channel and 25% of the content.
well,
If the people are boring or uninteresting,
Yeah.
next channel, please.
Mr. Mountain Man's right, because you could tell a channel that they're doing it for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it. When you start a YouTube channel, you should be doing it for fun. You should be doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should be doing things you like. You should be doing. You shouldn't be worrying. There's so many people that come up to me and say, "Hey, Will, can you shout out my YouTube channel? I'm trying to grow my channel. I want to get to a point where I can make a bunch of money." And it's like, well, first of all, it takes a lot of views to make money. Number one. Number two, you're doing it for the wrong reason, because you ain't gonna make a dime for at least 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And when you do make it, you're barely gonna pay the expenses to running a channel of that caliber. You know what I'm saying? So it's not it's not.
Nothing, just create an account. Within 2 days, he had thousands of subscribers.
Oh.
What does he do though on like the
He does like little
TikTok?
music videos and little shorts. Kind of TikTok is kind of like
I wonder if there's like a page you can share that with us.
it's kind of like Vine. It's kind of like Vine in a way. Remember old Vine?
Who's Vine?
TikTok's kind of like Vine.
Oh,
I could show you TikTok.
I've seen commercials for TikTok, but I didn't know what it was.
I
Or
can show you. It's a next upcoming thing.
thank you, Helga.
Very popular in the younger world.
I subscribed to you, Battle Ninja. I have 2 subscribers. I didn't do any posts yet. Dawn tried biotin pills. This is good for hair and nail growth. It helped me. Okay. Thank you, Rick and Dell.
Yeah, Tony 5000's got a channel.
He does now?
Well, he was saying that he might start.
You should start one and show us all the places you got to drive to.
Well, he's really busy on the road, so he says he don't have a lot of time for editing. But I told him, just put your videos up raw. You know what I mean? Don't do any edits. Just, hi, it's Tony here. Today I'm in Salt Lake City. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then just, you know what I'm saying? And just upload. While you're driving, it would upload for you. You know what I'm saying? Or something in that realm. I mean, he could do that. If I were going to do a YouTube channel again, I probably wouldn't put all the glitz or glamour in it. I would probably just do turn the camera on and just, hi, everybody, and then say goodbye and turn it off, what I mean? I don't think I would do, like, all the intros and outros.
Are we going to cover the Harvest and Southern Gospel Festival in October?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, and Battle Ninja had 3 subscribers now, BTD was saying.
Oh, yeah, Battle Ninja. I gotta subscribe to Battle Ninja. Where is he?
I just subscribed to him.
Okay, Battle Ninja, you're getting some subscribers here, bud.
You better make a video.
You better make it. No, you don't have to make a
Oh.
video. But if he wants to make a video, we'd watch it.
Okay, yeah.
We would watch it, Battle.
I'd watch it.
You've got 5 now, Battle Ninja.
Got 5 on it.
I would watch a video though. if he made one.
Balin just said, really?
But definitely ask.
You were kidding.
He should ask his mom.
No, I did subscribe.
But he should ask his mom and dad first before making videos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How they feel about their
about
son
that.
being on there.
How they feel about that. You know.
He said thank you.
But we'd subscribe to him.
Yeah.
But he should ask his mom first if he wants to make a video.
You might want to talk to your parents so Balin Ninja before putting yourself out there in
YouTube.
the real YouTube
I suggest
world.
that with all the younger viewers out there. And
just for your safety and your mom, dad's safety, and your family's
everybody.
safety. Editing time is a hog. And it's like the current content. It makes very nice memories. Yeah. He said my mom's watching.
Yeah.
Hi, Balin Ninja's mom and dad.
if I were going to do another vlog again, I think, like I said, I would keep all the glitz and glamour out of me. And I would just go like a raw vlog, raw video, and
Hi, Cheryl from Mother and Cheryl.
I don't know what they would do in the long run to a channel. What people actually prefer. Some people prefer, you know what I mean, a structured like TV show type setting, and some folks like the bouncy camera and it's kind of, you know what I mean, and just kind of raw. I don't know.
What's my favorite color? I'm guessing red. Red shows up better on the camera.
Yeah.
This thing, I don't think it says it's charging, it's plugged in, but I don't think it's charging.
It's probably your phone.
It's probably the phone. It doesn't help that I'm waving it around. I have zero interest in it. It looks like too much work. You can have that. I like Yits. Thank you, Tony. But you could probably just do live streams on the road.
I personally would like to see some of the
places you get to go,
Yeah.
and I think it'd be awesome to
There's
share
a
it
couple.
with us.
There's a couple on the road truckers that are out there that film everything in their trucking career, like how they fill up the truck. Some people do find it interesting how they fill up the truck. Some places will give you some people.
Sorry.
Some people don't know it,
Maybe why family.
but sometimes truck stops will actually comp the driver a free meal if they fill up like 500 gallons of gas.
Thank you, Mr. Mountain Man.
Things like that. There's a lot of stuff in,
Thank you, Helga.
But I guess driving truck isn't always glamorous. You do pass up all the good stuff. You know what I mean? You can only see so much from. I got a lot of friends that are truck drivers. And
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know
you can
where
only
he
see so much
travels.
from the
It
side of the
sounds
road.
like to me he travels all over the United States, and
Well, he
I'd
does.
love to be able to see some of the scenery
But
and
a lot of
background
times
that you
he's
get
on
to
the road,
drive.
though. You know
But
what
he's
I'm
on the
saying?
highway, so
Yeah. It seems like he does take his days off though and do some really cool stuff.
unique
too.
things. I will say the glitz and glamour on the Yits is really, really well done. It's worth it, Will. Well, that's my opinion, Mr. Mountain Man said.
If I were to do a second vlog, let's say I started another vlog. In fact, I think your vlog's gonna be, Dawn's channel is gonna be similar to this. She's not gonna do all the fancy stuff. You're just gonna come on and do.
Just
She's not gonna get in. You might add
hi,
music.
Stacy.
You're editing stuff. You might do a little music in the background if it's like a cooking video or something, but nothing too crazy, right?
Yeah, it's a shame that you can't post pictures on YouTube.
Yeah, that's something. Well,
You can make an edited picture vlog.
No.
You can't really do that. Or...
I heard that YouTube is looking into new things, and one of the things they're wanting to do is on live streaming, people in the chat can actually post photos
Oh wow.
in the chat, but I believe it's going to be tied to a super chat thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you super chat like $1, you would then be allowed to place a photo. You know what I mean? Now I don't know if they allow that option without a super chat. I'll make sure that's available. I mean, I think it's kind of crazy you have to pay a super chat to show a photo.
Mr. Montman said I like the Indian Anna Jack trucking channel.
Yeah.
Is that like on YouTube?
Yeah,
And
it's probably there's a bunch of them out there that do YouTube trucking channels.
I have a button on the side of mine to click. Do you? I don't think so. Tony, teach us how to parallel park a big rig and we can
Yeah.
parallel park anything. I'd like to see that. I'd be screaming if I had to parallel park a semi. I scream when we back up now. I don't know.
Yeah, Mr. Mountain right. Live streaming is that other form of not putting in the intros and stuff. Um, yeah, I mean you're right.
Live stream helps give it the raw, or that balance. It's all raw, no need to edit.
I just wish that
Thank you, Cheryl.
with the new
Jesus
5
said we don't need fancy stuff. That's true.
with the new 5G that's coming out, which I hear is going to be very expensive. I'm wondering if you can be able to live stream a lot better on 5G. My problem is I like to live stream from the streets, but especially here in Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, it's just the communication is just so choppy. You'll drop them. Heck, we were on a live stream in our kitchen last night and totally dropped a live stream that we were on a landline connection. You know what I mean?
That was a landline connection.
I was getting 20 megabytes per second download, and it just dropped it. Now I think that was YouTube crashing last night. But
what kind of things am I interested to cook on my channel? Jesus said I don't even trust my backup camera. Really? You got a backup camera in your car? Is that the okay?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the phone.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't trust.
I always wanted one of those, but
But they're not 100% either. Those backup cameras, objects are closer than they appear. I know I'm talking too much. This is your channel. I'm over here talking.
No, talk, because Stacey said, "How are you guys doing today?" Good.
Doing good, right?
Tony said, "Karen, haha, it's called offset parking and trucking." Well, I've already tried the emoji super chat. It gives an.
Oh wow, yeah.
Also, it picks the image for you. Oh, okay.
No, I think the more you pay the different type of image you can put up there. Yeah, I mean like emoji.
I don't know. I had to find something great or wonderful to cook on my channel. I don't know. What do you think we should cook?
It's lots of stuff. The problem with cooking on a channel, it depends on how you do it. I thought you said you wanted a live stream a cooking. Well, that could be like a 2-hour long live stream because you have to prepare it, put it in the oven. But that would be cool because then you could chat while it's in the oven, right? You could pull it out. It would be kind of a cool thing because you would show the cooking from end to end.
You should do some freezer meals.
You can walk around with a glass of wine and talk about all the great things, cooking, and you can try different cheeses from around the world.
Do we have to drink wine or
No, I would say.
Do you want some wine with that cheese or?
I saw a while ago there was a channel where she would cook. She would do the meal, and then
most people get drunk drinking wine.
While she was waiting for
just
the
a bit
food,
more wine.
While she was waiting for the food to cook, she would sit there and drink a bottle of wine.
I don't think this is working.
Yeah, thought that was kind of, and she would get more. You could tell that through the video, she would get more like inebriated as she went through.
I would say you're right, Will, about 5G. The limiting factor would be YouTuber servers, my guess. I can't wait to see you cook. I love watching cooking channels. You should do some freezer meals. Last night was hilarious when I heard Will ask what Dawn did. Dawn said I panicked. I almost peed my pants. I panic sometimes. I don't
panicked.
do it. I was like, oh no.
She started
off. The thing was not. I wanted to see if this thing would work.
She started a live stream of her own somewhere else. I'm like, what are you doing?
And I typed in yanking this out, and then my picture comes out like that. I was like this little tiny dot.
I don't know.
Hi, Roll Satin.
I was getting frustrated there for a minute. I was like, okay, Dawn, like, what are you doing here? I've already got enough problem trying to keep the
I think I picked up a Chinese guy. Or Japanese.
A Chinese guy?
Yeah. Ro. Hi, Ro.
Yeah.
I saw that live little circle. I was like talking to people. And it was like this little tiny dot.
Okay, guys.
Hi, Bear's good, Big D.
Yeah. You saw a live little circle. That wasn't cool, was it? So, anyways, Dawn,
Oh, thanks, Stacy.
you know what Dawn says to me when I need to cut the grass? She's like, you better go out there and cut that grass before it gets too long and Chinese people show up in it.
I think we got Chinese people living up there now. It's getting to be ugly.
I'm like, Dawn. Dawn.
Well, I mean, I'm afraid I'm going to get attacked or there might be a snake or... I mean, after having that coyote on our porch, I go up there with a broomstick anyway, so it don't matter.
I go, Dawn. I go, first of all, you shouldn't go around because you have long grass that there's going to be a Vietnam scenario happening in your front yard. Okay. So she says there's Chinese people. Technically they're not Chinese, they're Vietnamese.
Well, I mean, I picture these people with these big cone head things peeking out through the grass. I just go out there with a broomstick after those coyotes coming on her porch.
I was like, what are you talking about? There's Chinese people in our front yard. She's like, there's Chinese people in the front yard.
They're looking
and there's
at
snakes and stuff. And they're looking at me. I'm like, the grass is like three inches. Now, the front of our house is not a normal front yard because it's like on a 60-degree angle. But anyways, I got to get up there and weed whip it because it's the only way I can cut it. But sometimes it gets a little longer than the rest of the grass around the house. So she tells me to cut it because she doesn't want Chinese people out there.
It's getting to be scary.
And anyways, and then it dawned on me a little bit later. I go, "Are you referring to like Vietnam when they used to like, you know,
yes,
be in the jungle?"
And they're looking through just enough to look around. And
Dawn.
I can picture Dawn going out with a pith helmet and carrying a big stick. Yeah, the big stick is my broomstick.
Yeah.
Oh wow! At our cabin, we have caught on camera fox, bears with babies, deer, and a fawn and bobcat.
Yes.
Yeah, I try to keep Will on his toes.
If I don't, I get smacked in the head with that broomstick.
Yeah. Do you know how many neighbors we have? Like, is that what they're asking?
Our neighbors are pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
I got the one that steals my internet. There's a
Yeah.
guy down the street. He's starting a junkyard in the back of his house.
When I first moved in,
there's
it
a
was
guy
like,
further down. He's got a couple horses or a donkey or something, right?
It's always something.
There's always something in there.
A duck pond, a used car lot. It was always something in here.
Yeah.
That would be good to show on your channel. You going outside with a broomstick. I go out at night. I have to because I don't know what's coming at me.
Yeah.
At least I have a fighting chance.
Yeah, Big D. I don't kill any snakes. Period. Most snakes leave me alone. I leave them alone. Now I do know rattlesnakes are they're endangered, and you're not supposed to kill them.
I try not to kill anything, but if it's coming at me, I just want to have a fighting chance to give it a good crack or something and take off running. But I ain't going out looking for anything either. But we find it. I stepped on a brown snake. I learned that the good snakes eat the bad snakes. Yeah, the king snakes will eat the copperheads and the rattlers. Hi Dawn, I didn't know you're on. I just looked at my phone and there you were. Thanks, Lauren. Just don't kill the king snakes. They're good. Yes. The swimming hole that you two go to, where exactly is that? I'd like to see that next time we visit.
Which one? We go to a lot of them.
Just to stun them, not to kill them. Yeah, I don't want to kill anything. I'm not about killing things, but I just want to have a fighting chance if something were to attack me. The wildlife you get, all I got in my garden was a hedgehog, laugh out loud. I'd rather have the hedgehog any day of the week, trees in Dorset, than the stuff that we get around here. We go to a lot of different swimming holes, Jeremy and Beth.
Yeah, the midnight hole is awesome, but it's you know, it's a 3 mile round trip hike. The Y is very popular here in the Smokies.
I haven't put spiders outside and the ants. Ugh. We got fire ants down here.
Yeah.
And I didn't know we had fire ants down here. And I didn't know
Now,
nothing
I
about
do-
them. When I first moved here, I stepped on the fire ants. And within 5 seconds, my foot was totally on fire. I started smacking them off my foot. My foot was covered in them, like from the toe on up because I had flip flops on. I ran in the house. I smacked them all off. I ran in the house, started running cold water over my foot and soap, and I cold water constantly. 4 months later, I was still welted up from them. So I know how powerful they are. So I got to seriously watch the little dogs.
I do go.
run them,
I do
my
go
dogs.
around killing all of our ant hills.
Ah, thought something was on me. Oh,
What?
I freaked out with the cord.
I do go around killing all the ants around here because I'm afraid of dogs. The dogs will get into them. So.
Oh
they,
yeah,
and they
they're
can
powerful.
kill. They can kill the dogs. Fire ants
deal.
can kill a dog.
We should go to the Blue Hole in Elizabethtown, Tennessee. It's very nice.
I've heard of that.
We've
I've
heard
actually
about
heard of
that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the bugs, and I'm not as bad as I used to be in Skirmish because, like, the spiders in Michigan were kind of big. Lauren said, "Hey Dawn, I know 90% of the people with my name are female, but I'm actually a male." Laugh out loud. You are?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Lauren Danielson is
Yeah,
a man?
you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Mr. Lauren Danielson. Yes.
It's
You
a
didn't know
girl's
that?
name?
I thought I told you that before, didn't I? I
No.
didn't tell you that. Yeah. Yep. Guys,
Susie
shocker.
says hello, Will.
Shocker. Lauren is actually a guy.
Oh, you had 2 adults and 7 baby turkeys in your backyard. Just like the famous Lauren Michaels. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know who Lauren Michaels is.
Now, I will admit, though, Lauren, that there was probably a good period of time that we did thought you were a girl, or at least that's what our impression was. But no.
I would say something, but it's probably not that nice.
Yeah. No, what you could say? You
Wouldn't it be like a girl's and guy's name?
Well, most people call girl Lauren,
Yes.
but it's actually it's an old name. Like I think they used it a lot in like
I'm a
old
60
South too.
1-year-old retired law enforcement officer living in Avon Park, Florida.
Yes. He's actually a Patreon to our channel.
Oh wow! Well,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, he's very, very supportive, and we really appreciate. You want one of these?
No.
No. Okay.
Have you ever heard of a cat? Oh, have you ever had a cat? I grew up on a farm, so we had cats, but they were outside cats. We never had them inside.
I grew up with a cat. His name was. We used to call him Kitty. We just used to call him Kitty. And he had a problem. He was a very nice cat, very good cat all the way around. But he would want to lay in the middle of the road all the time. He would always lay in the middle of the road.
I have a troll.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I can get rid of him.
I did.
Did you?
Girl is spelled Lauren.
Yeah. It's spelled
Yeah,
different.
I do need to get some moderators. I think Tony
BTD is one I know, but that's.
No, I never got to take a 4-H. Our boy kid's named Kitty. If that big copperhead didn't scare you, you have nerves of steel. Well, it did scare me. I screamed from the top of my lungs, and the thing wouldn't move, so we backed away from it. So. I have a cat named Dolly.
Well, Dawn, You made it big time. You had your first troll.
I don't care, whatever.
Well, we weren't even ready for him. Yes, Dawn, you're going to have to go through and pick moderators. You know how you do it, don't you?
Just,
Click-
yeah.
Click on Jesus Loves You. Click on Jesus Loves You.
Would you be a moderator in my thing?
No, just go ahead. Click on Jesus
Okay.
Loves You.
I already did.
Hit Make Moderator.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Kay.
Who else wants to be a moderator? Oh, you're okay, BTD. We did have a troll, though. We did have one.
Thank you. It's okay.
Pamela A says she'll be a moderator for you.
Whoops. I think I clicked on the wrong one. Whoops. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so super easy.
Yeah. Karen Story wants to be a moderator.
Okay.
Just don't make everybody a moderator, because then it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tony wants to be one.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Everybody wants to be one. No, that's the only bad thing about it. Everyone wants to be one. The only thing is, if you have too many moderators, sometimes they actually stomp on each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just make a few. Later on, you can always add some more.
Mr. Mommy said I can be one, but I won't have perfect attendance to these chats.
Yeah. And that's one thing. When you make moderators, you want somebody who's...
Yeah, Karen is good. It's 5 people
Yes,
by herself.
yes, Karen is good. The thing about moderators is some people like to be a moderator because they have the wrench next to their name, and it's kind of like a trophy. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like, having it there, but they don't.
Oh wow, that's awesome,
They don't
Stacy.
always, you know what I mean?
She said that hubby found out a few months ago that he's ripe to diabetic, so we
wow.
changed everything about what we are doing. So far, I lost 40 pounds each. Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, see, Tony doesn't even know what to do. He's a moderator now.
I'll just, if you see something bad, if you're ever in my chat, then just hit delete.
The thing about moderators is if you get too many of them, BTD will probably tell you this. If you get too many of them,
Jesus wants to know how to know what to do too. It's easy. You just click on the person that's a troll.
when you see the troll name pop up, click on, if you're most likely gonna be on a phone. You know what I'm saying? Or of course you're most likely on a phone or a computer. You click on the person's name.
You click on that person's name,
and then it'll give you the option of like either timing them out or getting rid of them. And they call it when you get rid of one, it's actually called hide from the channel. Technically, you're getting rid of them. The other option is to time them out. Sometimes you use timeouts when you're not 100. They might have come into a channel not realizing you're a family channel. They might say something, you time them out, then you just warn them like, hey, we're a family channel here. Then sometimes they might calm down not realizing. But I would say the majority of the time you use that, it'll be get rid of someone probably,
Hi, who's your mama?
Karen's done it for a while.
Yeah.
BTD's been...
All you gotta do is click on the person's name, open the window at the button, and it says hide or user further up, and it says timeout.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Like you click on someone's name in the chat right now to tell you what to do.
But you only do that if they're
like a troll.
If they come in there and they're you know what I mean, they're being rude or obnoxious. You can tell trolls. BTD will tell you all about them. You can almost tell when they come into a room that they're going to be a troll. Usually their name depicts on what they're about. You know what I mean?
Oh, if you like Tiffany lamps, do a trip up to the state New York. The Corning Glass Museum is fantastic. It is Corning, New York. All things glass from the Hubble telescope lens to Egyptian 2,000-year-old pieces. Oh wow!
That sounds
thank
fun.
you for that. We have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
It's in New York.
I want to go to New York. I want to go there to see Bob and Bonnie.
We've been to New York once
I've been
on
there
our
quite a few
honeymoon,
times.
and that hotel we stayed in was so shady. It was kind of scary. And as soon as we got inside the hotel, he started moving furniture in front of the door. Honeybird's checkup went really well. Everything was good on her except for her white blood cells. We need to bring that up, so the doctor gave us a different medicine.
She just said give her more antibiotic, and hopefully she'll come back around.
Big D said, Will and Dawn, we had the race fans in town.
You know, I did forget to ask her. Did she get the results back from the biopsy on her tumor? I think if it was bad, she would have came out and said something.
Who did?
The biopsy from her tumor.
Oh.
But she would have said something. I think she
Yeah.
would have said something. It was bad. She didn't think it was. And she would know because she does surgeries like literally daily there.
How's her stitches? I can't believe you didn't have to have her wear a cone.
No, she's been
doing
good.
She's
been a good
she's
girl.
leaving them alone. They solve on her own. She don't have to go get them back out because they dissolve on her own within a week.
Yeah, she's being a very good girl.
I think it's been about 4 days now since her surgery.
Well, it won't be until after those stitches start dissolving. It's going to get itchy. Then
About
she's
6
gonna.
days.
Then
Yeah.
she's gonna start. She's gonna start trying to play with it. She's about a week off from probably really trying to mess with it.
They said we love the honey bear. Aw.
She's a good girl.
Have a good night, Trees and Dorset. Thank you for
Yes.
stopping by and saying hi.
Tell her thank you. Tell her so much for just say thank. It's awesome. It's
awesome that
she
you're
watches
here.
all the way over from
The pond,
England,
across the pond.
there. We appreciate it. That is awesome. I think that's so cool when someone that lives so far away actually, you know what I mean?
Animals are the best. Sorry about the blood work. Yeah. She's mad at us right now because nobody wants to be at the doggy doctor.
When we pulled in the driveway and she
Yeah.
looked up and saw that building,
She was mad.
was mad.
I'm in and out now. We have mods. I'm cooking supper. Time to learn, Tony. Yes.
I think we're gonna pick a couple new mods for Yankee in the South channel too. Just a couple.
Oh, okay.
Just a couple, like 1 or 2.
He might get some more mods for the Yankee and South
I mean,
channel,
BTD
too.
can handle the whole thing himself, but there's
Yeah.
days when and Karen and stuff. But there's days, BTD's got a life. He doesn't need to be in our chats all the time,
Yeah.
and Karen and stuff. But if you get too many mods in any kind of channel, they start stomping on each other. You know what I'm saying? There's just too much going on. Everybody starts stomping on each other. But I could see us maybe getting 2 more.
Continue
In the
prayers
near
for
future.
Honey Bear. Thank you, Susie. Bill's on his way home now with pizza. That sounds good.
Right. What kind of pizza, if you don't mind asking?
What kind of pizza is it, Carrie?
Is it Little Caesar?
I do. I like Nikki Who that too.
Yeah, Nikki Hugat's awesome too, guys. There's a lot of good people. We got good moderators right now. I think everybody's a super moderator.
Big D said he's
So-
fixing meatloaf, green beans, and cornbread tonight for dinner.
Wow.
I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner tonight.
I don't know either. We might go get pizza. Maybe we'll go get pizza.
I do 15 channels at the last count. I stopped at that. BTD said.
Yeah, BTD.
Yeah, you are very super
Listen.
busy.
BTD's on a lot of channels as a moderator. He's on Carpetbagger's Wife. Isn't he on there? Isn't that one of the channels he moderates on?
Yeah.
I've seen him all over. Or is that Karen I saw over there? I can't remember.
Neapolitan local brothers, and they make real rising crust. Never
Oh, wow.
heard of it. He
Sounds
might
good.
have. He said that sounds good. Ava, she's doing good. She had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
She had to get some blood work. Her white cell, everything's good on her except for the white blood cells.
But I mean, don't get confused about the white blood cells because the doctor was very, very pleased overall, she said she is way beyond where she needs to be at. You know what I'm saying? She was very happy.
It's leftovers tonight.
We had that last night, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. We had leftovers last night. We'll probably do that again tonight.
Well, I don't know if
Probably
we got much.
get something or fix something or we'll figure out something. We haven't figured
People
it out
might
yet.
laugh at me or something, but every now and then I crave Little Caesars pizza. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I know it's not the best pizza in the world, but there's something about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They get the double pepperoni one, you know, the one that's really, yeah.
My Storm Chaser channel will be operating when the hurricane comes
The
later.
$6 pizza.
Oh, he wasn't laughing. Hi, Kendra. Yeah, I saw the picture you posted on Facebook, and Hyber did not look very happy.
Yeah, she wasn't. You could tell she wasn't liking being there. She was panting and stuff. She did
That
not
sounds
wanna
good. We're
be
having
there.
homemade chili and pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love. Mountain Man said we
Oh.
love Little Caesars. It can't beat cheap. The Little Caesars down here is kind of similar to the one we had in Michigan, and some of the other pizza places were not. They're okay, but some of it, you know.
Ray's cooking baked pizza casserole. Now that, Ray, sounds really,
Yes.
really good. That'd be something you could do, like a lasagna, pizza lasagna or something one night, and do a live stream on it.
No, we haven't tried the stuffed crust pizza from Little Caesars yet.
No,
He said, "Will, have you tried it?" No, we haven't.
I like
Probably
Little
a
Caesars
jazz
pizza,
player.
and like I said, I know it's Little Caesars. Don't beat me up, but there's just something about like the simplicity of the Little Caesars. And the one we have here in Sevierville is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually always fresh, hot pizzas out of there, constantly. So I don't have much problem with the.
Mr. Momman said if you order from the Little Caesars app, you can save a little money with your deals.
I
I'm being
heard
really
that.
cheap here. I don't know. I didn't know you could do that.
My second go-to pizza place in the area, and it's another chain pizza, is Domino's. And for some reason, the Domino's is really good here in Sevierville. But I've had it in other cities, and it's terrible. Now, Papa John's, to me, I've never had a good pizza at Papa John's whatsoever. We ordered a pizza when we were with Chris about T-shirts. Ordered a pizza, remember? And when we were there in Florida, and it was horrible. Remember, it was burnt, and nasty.
I don't know.
That was Papa John's.
It wasn't
nasty.
good. It was like
Oh my god, it was worst
the
pizza
crust
ever.
was like black.
We should have did a review on that.
Yeah, we should have.
That was horrible. It was like it wasn't even pizza. It was I don't know what it was. It was nasty. It tasted burnt. The whole pizza tastes burnt.
Now the Domino's we have here is pretty good because they make
Yeah.
everything fresh.
The Domino's here is good for some reason. Now I'm not saying I've had Domino's in other places and it's horrible, but the one here in Sevierville, just the one in Sevierville, I think the one in Pigeon Forge is nowhere
Ow!
as good as the one in Sevierville. So.
Ooh, that sounds good. We try to support local
Yes.
pizza businesses.
Oh, I'm
we
totally.
found that Three Brothers and Mom makes Amish bread for dessert. Oh wow.
Yes, no, I'm totally for that. I don't think chain pizza places make nearly as good pizza. It's hard for us to find a good mom and pop pizza place in the area that does a really good job, or at least a consistent good job. But back in Detroit, there's about a half a dozen pizza places that are out of this world, bar none, hands down.
I have a pizza recipe my grandma used to make us, and it was okay. Maybe I'll have to do that.
Yeah, we can do that. You can make that's what you can do for your first. How about you should make your famous lasagna
I could do that
with
too.
the portobello mushrooms and all that for your first vlog. Your food. You can start off by just making it, put it in the oven, and you can sit around and with a glass of wine, and and then when it gets done, we'll all try it, and your vlog will be done. It could be a long live stream, but a glass of wine. Or for you, be what, a Fago?
I had pizza from a place called here Tomato Bar, but a bit pricey. But one was gluten free and the other was dairy free. Oh, okay.
Now,
I always wanted to make dough and freeze it at home to make it.
Big Daddy's has got a good pizza, but the problem is if we go down there and grab a large Big Daddy's pizza, that's like that's like $26, right? And I don't know. That's just kind of
Mr. Mountain Man, my favorite pizza here is in the tri-state area is Kentucky Inn.
Oh, Kentucky.
Cheesy Steaks was great. Me and my daughter tried it.
Actually, tomorrow. Now tomorrow night, what we should do is go up to Buddy's Barbecue for $6.99. They have a pulled pork. They have coleslaw, hush puppies. What else do you get? There's another side you get, French fries, right?
Yeah.
And a drink for $6.99, and it is awesome. We actually had that. I didn't vlog it, but Dawn, you actually brought it back in styrofoam. Remember, you went out.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that though.
But you brought it back, and it was good though when it got back here.
I had to walk like 2 blocks down over with all that food just to get back into the vehicle. And I don't know, I can't. It was an awful day.
But the food was good. She brought it home. I was busy editing a video, and she brought it home, and it was good. It was really good. And this was probably 20 minutes after you brought it home. So I mean, and Danto's Pizza is real popular up in Ohio, isn't it? And they were a chain.
Wow.
They were a chain, and they were bought by Walmart, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken, weren't they bought by Walmart? And then Walmart ended up giving it back to the owners or something. I can't remember the deal. And the lady who started it is actually getting it, having it come back again, something like that.
I start back at school tomorrow. I am a school cook. We make homemade pizzas for the entire school. That's cool, Jeremy and Beth.
All this pizza talk is making
me hungry.
Yeah,
That's what it said.
Yes, in Ohio, super yummy. Yeah, I heard a story about Danto's. Danto's was started by this lady around a college area, and she grew to 100 and some stores. She grew real quickly. And Walmart wanted to get into the pizza business. So Walmart Corporation decided to throw a bunch of money at her and buy them. And so Walmart bought them. She grabbed the money. Walmart bought them. Walmart tried to make it work. It fell apart on Walmart. At least, and then somehow they end up just giving it back to her or something like that. And then she refixed it all and bringing it back, something like that. I was reading something about a story about that. That was kind of interesting.
We like cooked green peppers, Don Will. Yeah, cooked green peppers, like green peppers.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I do, some pizza places they use the canned mushrooms. I like fresh mushroom myself. I don't like the canned. Now, some people like the canned mushroom, but I actually like the fresh mushrooms on my pizza.
I have something you can try. I have been wanting to try it, haven't yet. It's 2-ingredient pizza dough. They're videos. Okay.
Okay.
Right, I saw Chris's video. I hope they make it.
Chris. Oh.
You are correct, Will. I just found that pizza on Walmart's site.
Yeah, it was something to do. Yeah, and Walmart, they wanted, they thought they were going to get in the pizza business. And...
Pamela said I'm snaking on Cheez-Its, and they are so boring compared to all the yummy food talk.
Yeah, I know. We talk.
That's funny.
A lot of folks will say when we do food reviews, they get so hungry after the food review.
We're still talking about cheesy steaks. Yeah.
Oh gosh, yes. Now that cheesy steak
good.
place there,
It was pretty good.
number one, their cheesy steaks are really, really good. Number two, the people who own it are so awesome. They're Christians, you know what I mean, and they're just, you can go in there and just talk to the owner, It's good to support a small business with real people, and the food, and on top of all that, the food is really good, and the prices weren't bad. I think it's $10 for a foot long, right? Cheesy steak, and it's not bad for being in the Smoky Mountain area.
Go get some real food, she told her.
I know, we do need to go get some real food, don't we?
No, she told Pamela to go get some real food. She's snaking on Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its, it's a food. I guess it's a cracker.
Now, Cheez-Its are good if you dip it in like spinach dip or something. That's pretty good. Still not good for you. You know what's addictive? Chips and chip dip. Now that's addictive.
Like the spinach dip?
No, like chips, like potato chips
Oh, he likes his chip dips.
and chip dip. That's addictive. That's bad. That's really bad. I could polish off a half a bag of chips and a whole tub of chip dip pretty quickly if I don't wash myself. It's not good.
It's 2 cups of self-rising flour and 1 cup of full-fat Greek yogurt. Oh, okay. Looks like I'm having my leftover pizza from the other night.
Didn't Promise said she wanted to start a keto channel?
Yeah, she did.
She
I
did. Remember
that.
a while
She went
back,
on
she
keto
says,
and
"I
lost
want-"
like 50 pounds.
Yeah, she lost a lot of weight.
She
on
looks
keto.
really good, you guys.
And she we told her to go up there and start a keto. I don't think she ever did start a keto. I mean, starting a YouTube channel is a lot of work, though. I mean, it could take a lot of your time.
Dude, Will hit the ground when he twisted his ankle. No, but
Yeah.
I let him lean into me and
It's
we
one of those
walked
things
through
where your ankle goes to one side and then you kind of hobble around for a few seconds and then yeah, that's what happened. I did it twice on that.
I'm on a keto diet. How's it going? Isn't it like a low carb diet?
There's a YouTuber now. He's a live streamer YouTuber, but he's not real family friendly, and he's kind of out there. But he goes by the channel. His channel is what, Burger Planet, and he's on keto, and he lost like what 100 some pounds, didn't he? I mean, he's like a whole different person. It's amazing. I saw him the other day. I'm like, wow. I go, he looks like a different person. And yeah, he's on keto. That's the reason why he lost all that weight.
Oh, Jesus said, Will, I like chip dip also. I made my own. I just use Greek yogurt and garlic powder and salt.
Oh wow.
How does it taste? Just like a chip dip, like sour cream, or?
Well, some people use sour cream too.
Greek yogurt's got
Greek yogurt would
protein
be
in
better
it.
for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll have to try it. He likes to Cheez-Its, and then spinach dip as well.
Every now and then, but I prefer.
Every now and then, not all the time.
But I would prefer.
It's supposed to say dill.
But I would prefer a greasy potato chip in a tub of like Dean's potato chip dip, or the Kroger brand. The Kroger brand sour cream and onion chip. Dip. Oh boy. Ooh boy.
Lemons used to be the best, and then it went out of business. Yeah. Now I guess the other best brand for milk or chip dip would be the Kroger brand.
The Kroger's got a good chip dip. It does. Dean's is good too. It's thick, like, you know.
You make your own Cheez-Its.
What?
Who's her mama say I make my own Cheez-Its?
What?
I don't know. That's what she says.
You could actually make those little wonders of goodness.
This is a staple in Louisiana. I lost 50 pounds on keto.
Karen says she's officially hungry now. Oh wow.
Hi, Big Joe Malia's World. Hey,
wow.
Said. Hi.
Big Joe and Malia's World.
I love carbs so much. Dieting can be so hard. Yes. I've lost weight before. I did the Atkins before. We used to work out at the gym after work, or go to the gym and work out after work. I would lose the weight and I just pack it back on, a pound a day. I lost 50 pounds just riding my bike to and from the mall every day when I lived in Michigan. I lost 50 pounds that way and I just packed it on. So I guess this is how I'm supposed to be.
Oh wow, Stacy makes Philly cheesesteak stuffed in green peppers.
Tony said I joined a health club and I lost over $150.
Yeah. You know, Dawn and I used to belong to Anytime Fitness. Now, Dawn and I lost over 125 pounds in how long was it?
You lost 80 pounds in 4 months.
80 pounds in 4 months.
20 pounds a month.
And we were in Lifetime Fitness. And it was a good little place. We traveled. We liked that we could travel anywhere and use them. The problem was when we tried to get out of their contract, or we try to get
I'm
out of.
big.
We try to get out of the contract. It was a pain in the butt. Remember, you had to send all these certified letters back and forth and stuff. It was a pain in the butt.
There's nowhere to ride a pedal bike down here in the south.
You'd have to
Thank
like
you, Judy
take your
Joe.
bike into Sevierville or something. I bet you guys get pizza tonight. We might get pizza tonight.
Yeah. I've lost a lot of weight before, and I got down to like just under 200 pounds. And I just pack a pound on a day, and it's like.
We do probably need to get on some. It's not as much a diet, but we need to get back to gym and certain things. You know what I'm saying, and better eat. But then we do a lot of food reviews, and you know what I'm saying, like. But that would be a good thing for your channel, was to try to eat more healthier type fun foods too,
Yeah, but I mean, it's just hard if we're running out in the woods making a video. Then High Bear's health went bad. I'm not making up excuses, but
No.
it's like you can do all the weight loss things in the world and just try to get healthy.
My big concern right now is leaving Honey Bear for any long period of time, even to go out to make videos right now, is really, really hard for us. So, she can come on some of our videos, but she's also in a health state right now where she can't, go with us in our videos too. So, Grandma
I would just like to be able to get out there and ride my pedal bike, but I don't know where I'm supposed to ride it at down here.
You'd have to take it into Sevierville or something.
But then I have to get a hitch and everything else, and for my bike, because it ain't gonna. You have to get like a rack and put your bike on.
Thank you so much, Cheryl, for that. The wonderful thing she set us on.
I will be posting up some of my recipes on this channel soon. I'll do keto Cheez-Its first. Okay, well, thank you. I'm sure the hiking helps to keep y'all healthy. You think it would?
It does.
I'm just blown back out.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just hard,
No. The food. Yes, the hike. We do a lot of hiking. We haven't done a lot of hiking lately because there's been a lot of stuff going on.
We haven't been hiking really at all. I know we need to get out there and do things, but Honey Bear comes first.
Right now, it's so hard to hike because of the 95-degree days, and of course, Honey Bear being under the weather and what have you. But yeah, we'll get back in those mountains. You can lose a lot of weight hiking. I'll tell you that. I feel a lot better after I hike at least 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
At least 2-3 times a week. I feel much better.
And it's like you do your 4 months of dieting hardcore, and then it's like you forget how to eat, and then you go off the bandwagon, and you're back to where you started. So, whatever.
But going to the mountains and hiking is actually a very good way of keeping exercise. Those mountains will keep you straight. Those inclines on some of them trails will really, really work you. Yes. Yeah, they could go and doing a half a mile in the mountains is like doing 3 miles on flatland, or even 5 miles on flatland.
I know sugar should be illegal, but we like it.
Well, also sugar is and even sugar, we put sugar in everything, even the good stuff. Did you know that some of our produce is packed with either sugars and salts to keep it more fresh during travel, and it just a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff they do to things. It's unreal.
We could do hiking health meetups. That's what we want to do.
Well, yeah, we actually are.
Nothing too strenuous, or we don't want
No, nothing too crazy. We were actually talking about that. We wanted to do it, not right now because it's so hot. I don't want to get a bunch of folks out on the trail, and I think we were talking about that. We were gonna do that in October and November, and September, October, November. We're gonna have a bunch of meetups.
The first time I went to
Meetups.
Clingdon Dome, I went straight up there. The second time, I was huffing and puffing and like sitting on these benches. Remember that? I know I used to drink a lot of water, but I just can't. I have a hard time getting it down now.
We were actually going to we were actually talking about doing a really strenuous hike as a meetup too, but we would, I don't know which one we were gonna do. We talked about even doing Mount Lacan as a group too. Um, for folks that are actually more, fit or whatever to do that too, So we're thinking about all kinds of different things.
I used to walk in my neighborhood until I got bit by a dog, so I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I have to go somewhere and then do the walk. So
Cheryl's looking at Mount LeConte in mid-September. Cheryl, that's roughly when we're looking to hike Mount LeConte. Is
when it's not too hot, not too cold.
We were talking about going up with the Smoky Mountain hiker, and I don't know who else.
I seen the pictures you posted earlier about Honey Bear. She was cute. Yeah, Honey Bear was a cutie. She still is.
Oh, her little baby pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was a little furball guy. She was. She still is in a way. She decided to eat a hole in my drywall.
Dawn, what is a Chinese dog? What's a Chinese dog? I don't know, but there is Chinese dogs.
Who said that? Tony
Yeah.
being smart?
I like Clingdon's Dome, but it's a workout. For a half of a mile, you huff and puff of going up it. It is a tough hike. I had to take like 6 times out up there. Then you see a lady with a like a cane walking up past you. And she's like this. Showing her teeth. She was like,
Possibility. September 19th could be a possibility. Battle Ninja's back.
Hi, Battle Ninja. I know, it's hard. I was huffing and puffing. I think the second time we went up there, every single bench that was there available, we sat on.
Tony, British Tea Drinker, says, next one's yours, Tony. BTD. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. BTD is so good at moderating.
That's good.
That as soon as he sees...
Hi, Happy Go Lucky.
As soon as he sees somebody's crazy name, it's usually a troll, he already is focusing on him. He's got him... Literally, he's got his trigger finger on him.
He pumped them faster than
as soon as he opens his mouth and he sees that just a split second of what he's saying, bang, he's gone. So, yeah. Sharpie is a Chinese dog.
Oh, okay. Honey Bear is doing good. She's sleeping right now. She had her vet appointment today. She got blood work done. Everything was good, pretty much. Except for the white blood cells. They need to come back up.
Come back up a little bit.
So.
The reason why they were worried about the white blood cells is because it could be...
She's eating, drinking water, sleeping.
It could be... they're worried about infection. Possibly, but... That's not an issue, but she says that's maybe the only concern that we have.
Stacy said we have a place by us called 1,000 Steps. They go up the mountain. It's crazy how hard it is. I made it to 100 steps, so I have bad knees. But they are normal steps. They're different. They're not normal.
Yeah. Chimney Tops has got a lot of steps that can kill your knees pretty quick.
Yeah, that one. That's like... Step, stairs.
Yeah.
You might as well pitch like a tow rope on the person that can fly up those stairs. Hyber is doing better.
Somebody was telling me the other day that if they thought Chimney Tops was a harder hike than going to Mount LeConte. Also, somebody was also telling me too that Ramsey's
Pizza, Bill. Okay.
Ramsey's Cascades is a tougher hike than going to Mount LeConte.
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
I
Somebody
don't
was
think I
telling
could
me
do Mount LeConte. I mean, I'd like to,
No,
but I
do
dread
it,
it. It's like straight up or something, you know?
No, it's not. But,
I did a little stair step, so.
but someone was saying that if you've done Ramsey's Cascades, then it'll be a cinch for you to do.
I don't want to take 4 hours to get up there.
It'll take 4 hours.
I guess I'm going to be going to
It's
goes well.
It's roughly 12 miles round trip. That's because when you get to the top, you got to hike in another half mile to get to the summit, which is Merle Point.
Mount LeConte is long.
It's just a long hike because you got like 12 miles to cover.
Goodness.
So
If you get time to look up the 1,000 steps, I'll do that, Stacy.
it takes you all day. I mean, if you're gonna do Mount LeConte, you're gonna do it in a stride.
Juby and Joe want to know what would be a good hike for a beginner. The one behind Sugarlands, right?
Depends on what your level is. I always suggest if you're not a hiker at all or you haven't hiked a whole lot, definitely it's not really a hike, but you know what I mean. Start off at Sugarlands. But if you do some hiking and you know a little bit of hiking, your next level would either be like Laurel Falls and Ramsey and you know and you know what have you. And if you have a little more experience in hiking, like you do hike every now and then, or you're physically fit, I guess you would say, Rainbow Falls is a good one.
I like Rainbow Falls.
Rainbow Falls is a good one.
The one you walk behind would be not bad of a hike.
That's Grotto.
Grotto. I like Grotto.
For
Walk
falls.
behind the waterfalls. Yes.
One of the more prettier trails to hike is, I suggest going out to Charlie's Bunyan, take the AT, you know, the Appalachian Trail. Take that. It's very beautiful because you actually walk the spine of the mountain, and when you get to the end, the payoff is this beautiful vista. That's an 8 mile hike though, round trip.
Who did that?
We did it twice.
No, I mean someone made a noise
that's
over
theater.
there. Oh. Hi, Bill. Say hi to Bill.
Hey, Bill. How's it going?
Laurel Falls is easy and short hike. I hike from one came to the shop to the other in Gallenberg. I just hope I can walk the next few days after the Mount LeConte hike. Sore legs, laugh out loud. I dread Mount LeConte, but I kind of feel like I need to do that. It's like on my to-do list. I don't know why. It was just like climbing anything else.
Tony likes to hike from candy shop to candy shop again, or you know. Gumbo Tony. Fanny Farkles. I need to get me one of those Ogle dogs. Do I need it? No. Do I want it?
Ogle dogs
Not
sound
too
good.
bad. Will I get one? Probably not.
Seafood, chicken, and sausage. Fanny Farkles is fun. Ogle dogs, yes.
Somebody told me down in Louisiana. Now I know some of our folks from Louisiana area down in there, and is it true that gas stations sell gumbo in these great big pots at the gas stations? Kind of like we have boiled peanuts here. Down there, they actually sell gumbo the same way. You take a big scoop, you dump it in a little styrofoam with the top on it, and you take it away.
Yeah, that's true, Big Joe. I need to start on walking trails before I tackle a mountain hike. You know, after they did Rainbow Falls, though, trail, it's just easy cheesy. Just go right on up. I mean, I could do that one in a heartbeat. I did that one after before they redid the trail. It was like, ugh. But after they did the Rainbow Falls trail, it's easy cheesy, ain't it?
Yeah, Big Joe.
We have to get together and do a hike. You, me, Malia.
I'm gonna probably text you guys probably in the next couple of days. I got an ideal for a vlog. It does revolve hiking, but nothing major. But might be something you guys might be interested in. We're gonna get together with some other YouTubers, and we're gonna do a small little hike, but it should be fun.
Stacy said, "You guys ever come to my part of Pennsylvania? Maybe we can go to the Centralia. It's a
Centralia.
abandoned town that has a fire burning underneath it. It's been burning for years. Lots of walking to do there."
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working, and one of the YouTubers that I'm gonna see if they'll go with us has got. They're a pretty big YouTube. They're a pretty big YouTuber. They got like over 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
And yeah,
I think we should ask them.
well, we are.
I think that's his kind of style.
I first have to ask a few YouTubers. I gotta ask certain people. Yeah, I mean, and Big Joe, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be a good vlog. So yeah, definitely. I want to see if they'll do this vlog together. It should be fun.
I think you guys, you and Malia would see. Here I go back to the Sugarlands one with the Cataract Falls. It's like,
Well, it's
but
nice.
that's
That's
like
great
no
for
hike at all.
families.
Yeah.
It's not really a hike, but it's great for like kids and families
And then
and
there's
people
the
who
old
never
cabin
hike.
on the other side
It
of it.
gives you a little
Yeah.
taste of what it has. A little bit of everything.
No, I know Ian would enjoy that one.
Oh yes, you would love it. And then you graduate from there. I always say you graduate. You like that, and it's good. Then you head to Laurel Falls, especially if you're looking
And that's
for
on
waterfalls.
Sugarlands Visitor Center.
And then you can leave right from there and head on to Laurel. Laurel's easy too. Laurel's got a lot of elevation in it, and if people are not expecting the elevation change, it could be a
Called
little bit
pig's
different.
feet. You actually eat those, Tony? Dogs can go to Sugarlands. Dogs can't be on the Sugarlands Trail, can they? But they can go on the.
Now, okay. Well, this is what I'm going to say about it.
But they do anyway. So it don't
No,
matter.
technically they cannot be on that trail. But have I seen it?
Yes.
All the time.
We've seen somebody on a pedal bike back there.
I
don't
mean,
know what
it
was
kind
wrong
of
with that.
Sugarlands kind of turns into it, in a way. But no, technically, yeah, that's not. You're not supposed to. Have I seen that? Yes. Has Honey
Yes.
Bear been on that trail? Yeah.
I carried her in my arms.
But technically, no. No, technically, that's you can't do that.
Someone said gross. We also live by the biggest man-made lake in Pennsylvania called Lake Raytown. There is a whole
Pickled
town
okra
underneath
and
the
string
lake.
beans. Ooh.
There's a whole town under the lake. The one lookout, you can still see
Yeah,
the trail
Centralia.
tracks on the road.
Centralia is awesome.
Wow.
Jacob Carpetbagger, Adam and Woo, they've all been there. There's literally a fire still brewing underneath this town.
I like to see that myself. That'd be something to see.
It's an old I think it's an old
Tastes like
coal
spicy
mines or
pork.
something that caught fire and still burns today. And people literally they had to evacuate.
How'd they get under the water? I mean, under everything.
There's these mines under the city technically.
Is there people still living on them? I don't think so.
No, I think everybody's pretty much gone now. There was some people who lived there until like the very end. Like they pretty much had to force them out of there.
I'd love to visit Centralia. We also have an ice cave in a place called Balance Rock that was really cool.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
No. I don't. I think it's a mistake. Lauren's.
I think it was a
actually-
mistake,
Yeah,
Lauren.
it's a mistake.
Can you?
Lauren's actually a Patreon.
Sorry, Lauren.
Yeah, it's a mistake.
Jesus, we were talking about pig's feet. Donna blocked them. Will
Yeah.
did. Thank you.
Yeah. It's no. Lauren's actually a Patreon
We have a lot of
to
learning
Yankee
curve.
in the South,
Yes.
and that he's been a
Well,
long
now
time.
she knows how to hit that button.
Yeah, she knows how to do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. No. Yeah, it's a learning curve. Sometimes you'll do that and you don't even realize you've done it because you accidentally like hit the button and stuff too. So, yeah. I was like, no, not Lauren.
Come here. Come here.
Lauren is
Come here. This is Cedar. He had a bath today. He rolled in something he wasn't supposed to.
Dawn, what did you do last one of the live streams? You blocked
I blocked somebody.
You did.
It was an accident. I pushed the button on accident.
What's her name?
Nikki did
Amber
it,
Ann.
and I did it.
No.
I blocked Amber Ann.
You
on
blocked
accident.
Amber
What
Ann.
happened?
Dawn blocked Amber Ann. Yeah, no, Lauren is actually a longtime supporter of Yankee in the South. Belongs to the Patreon
Really cool Theodore.
and is very very supportive behind the scenes.
He's got a
and stuff.
face only a mother could love.
So.
I wasn't touching my phone. I don't know what happened. The dog did it,
The dog
Kay.
did it.
What are we talking about? Pizza. Stacy Pala. There's a lot to do in her area.
Sure.
And pig's feet and
Yeah. Now
hiking.
Shirley just brought something up. For those who are wondering, dogs are allowed on Gatlinburg Trail and Lufty. Lufty. Depends on I say it Lufty. Anyways, yeah, that's totally true. And the only two trails in the whole park that you can.
Theater is a Lhasa Apso and long-haired Chihuahua.
So, now you can have dogs in your car if you're driving around Cades Cove, whatever. But they have to
Howdy,
remain.
Theodore.
Dogs can be on roadways, but they have to stay like within 5 feet of the edge of the road or something like that. I'm not exactly sure 100%.
Thank you, Shirley, for letting them know that.
But
that's only two.
Yeah, that's another misconception some people will have is, I've seen people get yelled at when they have their dog, like say in Cades Cove, like, oh, you can't have your dog here. No, technically, yeah, you can. And they got to remain within so many feet of the road. They cannot go down a trail. They can't be on any of the trails,
He smells better because he just had a bath
You
today.
can go over Newfound Gap with your dog. You can have your dog in Newfound Gap parking lot, I guess you could say.
She said, I bet theater is a comfort to Honeybear during recovery.
You can take your dog up to Klingman's Dome parking lot. Can you take your dog to Klingman's Dome? No, that's a trail. You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Juvie is my little dog. Major got his first 50-mile pin from the park a few weeks ago. Oh, wow, that's really cool. I didn't know the dogs could get a pin. Thanks, Lauren. I'm so sorry. Bill said it was impossible. It was in his pocket. He didn't know about a moderator. Yeah. We made her a moderator.
Now, I saw a lady in the national park last summer, and she had her pack on. Inside her pack, I saw a little black kitty's head pop out of the back of the.
Who?
Remember
yeah.
the little black cat
on the trail.
And I go, you have a cat in the back of your pack, and she goes, yeah. She goes, she went, shh. I'm like, yeah, and she goes, oh, he travels all over the park with her, and I think she's like I think she said something. She's like a 400-miler or something, or pretty close. And she took her cat everywhere on the trail, but nobody ever looks in her pack for her cat.
Yeah, I mean, don't think about.
Technically,
it's not on the trail, so.
But technically, she's breaking the rule,
Yeah, but if you're carrying it, why would it be?
Well, technically, you're not supposed to. But yeah, I mean, hey, I don't care.
What kind of dog bit me on the? He jumped up on the back of my leg. It was like a little brown wiener dog. It drew a little bit of blood, and I put peroxide in it. And I was like, ah, dog bit me, but. Thank you. We love you too, BTD. We should probably be getting off of here because I think I've been on here way too long.
How long? Yeah, you've been on there for 2 hours,
Yeah.
2.5, 3 hours. See, now Dawn's doing live stream. She's gonna be on forever, right? I think the next time you go live, though, I think you are gonna do like a cooking live stream.
Yeah.
I think she'll start off. I think like we're talking about, you'll start off making the meal.
Yeah.
And then you'll take the camera, and then you'll cook it, and then during the cooking time, which can only be about, most meals are only about an hour, right?
Yeah.
You're just gonna sit down and talk or whatever, just chat, and then I think that's what you said you were gonna do, right?
Yeah.
And just do like a little cooking stream. It will be a long stream, probably on the upwards of 2 hours, right? But then you also are gonna have some edited stuff, right? You're gonna work on some edited stuff, and what have you. So you have some pretty cool stuff on your channel. It'll be fun.
I think we're going to say goodbye and get off of here because I think I've been in long enough. But thank you for joining me on my live stream.
Dawn's live stream. Hooray, right?
Yeah.
I'll come over and say goodbye, everybody.
Hi, Grease is the word, and he just got home from work.
Grease is the word.
He's going to say goodbye, too.
Yeah, I'll say goodbye.
You're not even on there. Don't matter. Oh, there you are.
Hey, everybody. Yeah. So, yeah, I was over here, like, sitting in the other chair, like, I was originally just doing work on YouTube, and then the conversation was just so cool. I just sat there. I actually turned my phone on, and...
Well, I was in Hope Springs, Arkansas many years ago at a drive-in restaurant, and I saw a guy in a Jeep feeding his pet cougar. No lie. Goodbye, Dawn.
I believe it.
Goodbye, Ray.
Hey, Theodore. What you doing, bud? What you doing, buddy? Come on. Give me kisses.
He smells good today. He got a bath.
Yeah, you don't do Ewok. You're an Ewok.
Have a good night, Karen. Have a good night, Happy Go Lucky. Have a good night, Shirley.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, guys. Well, hey, you got a live stream in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
My last live stream you did was called a drive stream. We were actually driving, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dawn chatted a lot, didn't you?
Yes. Have a good night, Kate.
The cool thing about like smaller live streams, you can actually chat with people. I know on the main channel we get like 300 people in there, and yeah, you got some
Scott
folks.
Bartlett, hi.
Hey, you get people in there and they're all talking, different, to each other and what have you. It gets kind of confusing, but it's nice to have a small.
It was nice
stream.
seeing you, Stacy.
But yeah, I'll go
Your
ahead.
hometown sounds awesome. I'm back. I lost signal. Hi, Tony. I'm going to say goodbye and get off of here now. And
all right. Well, guys, thank you guys. Man, you had fun, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
You had fun.
It was a lot of fun.
All right. We're going to say goodbye, everybody. Right?
He's sitting on the cord. Theodore?
Say goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Theodore says goodbye, too. Honeybear's over there sleeping on the bed.
Yeah, Honeybear's sleeping. You guys want to see Honeybear? We'll point Honeybear over here. Hang on. Okay, ready? Say goodbye, because I'm gonna flip it over to
Bye,
Honeybear.
everybody. He's going to flip it around to Honeybear real quick.
There's Honeybear. Hello, Honeybear. What you doing? She look at her. She's like, yeah. Okay, everybody. Yeah. Good night. Goodbye, Big Joe and Malia. Everybody saying good night to you, Honeybear. Yeah, sitting on that big old bed. Look at that. She's got tons of beds. She's got, of course, that bed there. Then she's got the one she uses when she's in the car. And then she's got this one over here. Then she's got one in the bedroom, right?
Yeah, another one there.
But yeah. And then you guys can see that's what Promise made Honeybear right there. See that? Yeah, Honeybear, Your Majesty. Yeah, Dawn. Then you can see Donnie's dirty shoes over there. Oh, there's a dog underneath there. You guys can even see.
Princess Honeybear, yeah.
You guys see that right there? That's all of Dawn's duck food right there. She's got it ready.
Take it tomorrow's morning.
She's got it ready to go. So, ready to go for tomorrow. So, but
have a good night, Stacy.
Okay.
Have a good night, Susan. Have a good night, Christine.
Honey Bear looks like she's
Have a
going to
good night,
sleep.
Tony. Be safe on the road.
Thank you, Rick and Dell.
Thanks, Lauren.
Chris about t-shirts. Are we still live? No, we're about ready to go, Chris. Hey, but when's Chris
Bye,
about
Chris.
when's about about t-shirts gonna go live?
Have a good night,
When's Chris about t-shirts? I think Chris should go live later on tonight. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think Chris should do a live stream. What do you think about that, Chris? Okay, well, I'll say say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. All right, here we are going for real. All right, everybody.